Ha ha! Chilling tonight. Dallas Fort Worth heavy fucking metal. Everyone's got a million reasons to blow your brains out with Rick E. Warden. Got a panel backstage already. We're ready to go out of the chute. Here we go, coming right back at you.
Here comes our criminal now. What do you have to say for yourself? comes our...
All right. There's a little bit of a delay in there. Well, I hope that wasn't too obnoxious of an introduction. I hate obnoxious introductions. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm obnoxious. We have a panel backstage, so I'm going to go ahead and head backstage and find out who's here. Outlaw Video TV, where every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 o'clock, we talk about all things music here locally. So what a treat. Looks like we have Randy Bell tonight. Hello, Randy Bell. And who is this person? Again, nobody comes on without being verified, but look here, verified, a very special guest. If I just get off the backstage area here and get back to the panel. How's everybody doing? Randy, can you hear me? Hello, Randy Bell. There you go. Hey, Randy Bell, can you hear me? Hello, Randy Bell. Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay.
Hey, guys.
All right, now if I can just get out of this, what is my different 30 or something? I can't get it to respond. Excuse me, everybody. I have no idea what you're seeing here. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Outlaw Video TV. I see you from the backstage space here. For whatever reason, my screen is not happy tonight. What the hell is... Just my kind of luck, right? All right, so here we go. Hey, introduce yourself, brother, with the guitar, ready to shred.
I'm Kartik. It's Kartik here.
Hey,
Nice to meet you. Hey, Kartik. Hey, Rick. Hey, Randy.
Karnik, you know Randy Bell also, correct?
I do, yeah. Great guy. Very nice
Well,
guy.
everybody, go ahead, Karnik. I was going to go ahead and give you a proper introduction, Karnik. It's my way of saying thank you for being the unique person that you are also. Karnik is a gentleman that had balls to knock on my door to send me a message and say hello on Facebook. But he said the proper things. Like, people contact me all the time and talk shit about Pantera or this or that and the next thing. And I don't normally respond, but Karnik, I did to you because you're a genuine guy, dude. It's an honor to have you on Outlaw Video TV tonight with Randy Bell.
Yeah, Randy's a great guy. Hey, Randy.
Hey, Randy Bell, even better, Karnik brought his fucking guitar. How about that for coming to the party prepared for a steak? Hey, Karnik, what are you prepared to play for tonight?
I'm not gonna plug in my guitar because my dad's asleep and I gotta go up soon. So I just thought I'd drop by for a bit. See if you know this one though.
Okay.
Can't hear it?
Man, not good enough, no, because my sound system isn't all that great. But I'm gonna guess like Metallica.
Yeah, it was Creeping Death actually.
So for everybody that doesn't know, Kartik is totally a Metallica freak. James Hetfield in particular, which who is right?
Yeah, exactly. And
even the people that claim to hate Metallica fucking love Metallica more than most bands.
and you were there when James and Dime were hanging around and jamming.
Oh yeah, Randy Bell was there also, so he can chime in anytime he likes. Thank you for asking or bringing it up. But yeah, man, I was there. I was in Phoenix, Arizona, the last night of the Ride the Lightning tour with Rita Haney. Me and Rita flew out there together. I talked to Cliff Burton quite a while, took pictures, and then after the show, spoke more to James and Lars, and basically told them that they had to come out to see Dime what happens is our common, you know, thing that we had in the most common was heavy fucking metal music, you know, like new wave of British heavy metal and, you know, just good music. And I couldn't have a conversation about the best music that I listened to without talking about Pantera and Daryl Abbott specifically. So the way I told them, Kartik, is that, you know, if you knew the next Eddie Van Halen, the next, you know, badass guitarist, and, you know, I didn't, you know, you just have to know. So anyway, they took me up on it, man. And a couple of days later, Rita called me. That's what actually happened. Is Rita called me, and because she didn't have Dime's number, obviously, and said, God damn, if the guys aren't on their way to LAX and got tickets already and they're on their way to DFW airport, I got to pick them up at 7. So I gave her Dime's phone number, and the rest is history.
And Lars actually has talked about befriending Daryl and Vinny. They met them in Dallas briefly during the Ride the Lightning tour, but just briefly just said hi to them and said, yeah, they're cool guys. And later on, after the Ride the Lightning tour, they hung out in Dallas for a week. Lars and James came to Dallas for a week to hang out with the guys, and they had a fun time, drank, jammed, learned some stuff from each other, and then moved on in their lives.
I looked for those videos last night. You used to be able to find videos on YouTube of the show at Savvy's with them, but I couldn't find it.
Well, I've seen videos of the guys playing at Savvy's, but not with Metallica.
Yeah, there used to be, maybe it was, maybe it was 15 fucking years ago, Karnik, but there used to be videos online of that. You know how it is, man. When you're Metallica and Pantera, you got to go clean up some stuff, I guess. But anyway, yeah, there is video footage
of Metallica and Pantera jamming.
Yeah, there is video footage somewhere in this world. I forgot who shot it. It may have been Mo Queen. He was the singer for Rotting Corpse, and he shot a lot of footage. Randy Bell shot a lot of footage. Hey, Randy Bell. Hopefully he got disconnected and is gonna join back in. But Randy Bell shot a lot of footage. I don't think he has any of that Metallica show, or he would have already told me. But yeah, there is footage somewhere, bro. Someone has it. Probably.
I was wanting to know what they were playing in Daryl's garage, because they hung out, they jammed, they had a good time. So I was just wondering, what did they play?
They didn't really play in the garage like together much. That was just kind of riffing and individual songs and things. But they did play 2 shows. They didn't play just one night. They played 2 nights at a club here in Fort Worth called Savvy's.
Oh yeah, and I heard James and Daryl had a genuinely close friendship. Like they had a lot of fun. They had some good chemistry between them.
Yeah, they basically played both first 2 Metallica records, you know. Dime is just that talented, man. He could play anything, and so could Rex. Rex played bass with Lars on drums and James and Dime. So it was incredible, bro.
And
cheers to Dime.
Absolutely, cheers to Dime. What were James and Lars like when they were when they hung out with you guys in Dallas?
Oh, a lot of fun, dude. Those guys were having a lot of fun. Yeah, and like I said, they knew metal. They didn't just know metal. They knew rock and like I grew up on Black Sabbath and Aerosmith, and so my music life kind of goes that way, journey. I love Led Zeppelin also, but not as much as say Aerosmith and Black Sabbath. As he walks into. So that's it, bro. As I could talk to those guys about the specifics of all the different bands and all the songs, we like all the favorite songs on all the same records,
Oh yeah, that's awesome, man. And I mean, I heard there were rumors that those two guys borrowed licks from each other, Daryl and James.
Well, I don't really know how to answer that. I'm not about to pretend to be the authority on that. There might be some other people that want to chime in that, think of it differently. But no, I just saw, a couple of dudes or a few dudes, have a good time together. James hung out with Dime the most. Lars wasn't around that much. It was mostly James that was stuck with us for the 2 days, 3 days. And so, it was mostly just us hanging out and having a good time. And them both being guitarists that play all the time, they played their own shit and just kind of riffed back and forth and shit, I don't really remember them playing Creeping Death in the garage together, or playing Pantera, or even, Vinny being on drums, or Lars being on drums, and it being the only time I remember them playing together was at Savvy's. But that was 2 different nights, man, for a couple of hours at a time almost. I mean, it was classic shit.
And did they play any riffs from Master of Puppets? Because that album hadn't come out yet. It came out in 1986.
That's correct. It was the week following the Ride the Lightning tour. And so that's what I told them. They were telling me, hey, we're just going to take it easy for a couple of weeks. We don't really know, just going to take it easy. And then we're going to go right into recording this next record. And me being the opportunity that I am, I'm like, that's perfect. Come back with us, dude. We'll all chill together. You'll see Dime.
And they all had fun.
And they did, man. And, it probably in some way, what you were asking earlier about trading licks, I don't know how it wouldn't have in somehow, some way inspired something that ended up on Master of Puppets. But I use the word inspired. And I'm sure that somehow, in some way, it inspired things that ended up on Cowboys from Hell. But, trading licks or ripping off licks, I didn't see any of that stuff. It was just guys having a good time that are hell-bent on metal.
I like that, and I agree with you. And I was reading, there's a book about Pantera called Reinventing Metal.
Yeah.
And they talks briefly about that. And Phil Anselmo, he said that Dime would tell him stories about how he taught James a few things on guitar, and how James taught him how to get the heavy sound out of an amp. And it's just fun stories like that. So nothing malicious or bad happened between them.
Yeah, no, I get that. How about you, Randy Bell? Do you have memories of the time that Pantera played Savvy's, or Diamond Rex played with James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich?
Yeah, no, dude, that's what's funny about this whole thing is we're just teenagers growing into young adults, living our lives. We don't know that we're making musical history at the time. You know what I mean? Everybody's hanging out. Nobody's stealing nothing. There's not egos going around. It was a very just wonderful. Not everybody can understand this because they're not our age, and things we did does not exist anymore. But people want to make up all these elaborate stories and stuff. Yeah, they jammed together. They enjoyed it. But there was, I never saw no ego. Yes, they shared stuff. And doing that, they're basically saying to themselves, and probably did, dude, you can use anything of mine you want, show me your shit, I'll show you mine, and we'll just go from there,
Hey, Randy, did you go?
Yes. We all borrow music at the end of the day. It's how you twist it around and make it your own.
Yeah, I mean, all the pioneers of this created it. We steal from them, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's the way it's supposed to go. That's music. You add it. We wouldn't have ever had ZZ Top if they wouldn't have been into the blues and this and that, and then fused it all together. You know, and Pantera created the power groove. You know, it's just, but everybody wants to make a drama or a story or a soap opera out of all this stuff. And that's just not the way it was. That's not the way it was then. We got together. We had fun. Everybody was united.
Absolutely. No, I hear you, man.
When 4 bands played, all bands stayed for all bands. We all went to parties afterwards. Camaraderie is what it was. It was socializing. It was fellowship. I mean, it was like a church. And you could count on everybody, you know, everybody had your back.
I like that. I agree 100%. I actually shared a quote on the private chat right now from that book I mentioned about Pantera. So
right,
feel free.
But yeah, it's just it's hard to explain unless you were there. I mean, you know, we rode on our bicycles till midnight as teenagers, and we just listened for the dad to whistle or the street lights come on. We went home, but in between we were rocking and rolling. If we weren't playing it, we were listening to it. And it's just it's hard to explain because it was just a lifestyle. Us growing up as teenagers and adults, you know, into adulthood. So that's what just cracks me up a lot is all these publications and websites and everything want to make big dramas out of things. There's not, you know, just like the reunion. Everybody knows it's not a reunion, especially the people playing it. But they do what they want. They own the name, you know. That's their livelihood, you know. If you don't want to go, don't go. If you want to go, go. There ain't nothing wrong with nobody doing what they're, you know, entitled to do.
Absolutely. I like how you think, Randy.
And, you know,
it's have a good time at these shows, Randy. So that's all good, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you want to go, go. If you don't, you don't. And that's another way I was raised up. If you don't like something, you don't try to take it away from somebody. You just move along, do your own thing, you know?
Hello, Johnny Yarborough. Hello, William Zander. Hello, John Manuel. We got people in the live chats I just need to say hi to real quick. You guys keep chatting, and I'll watch the chats while these guys get to talking. Hey, Randy Bell. Randy Bell, you're a good storyteller. Can you tell us about one of the early Metallica shows that you went to?
Oh, well, I only saw a part of one at the Bronco Bowl, and that was it. And see, Ricky, you know me, I was wasted. You know, if I wasn't working, I was wasted.
Wasting days and wasting
nights. So that's why it's good to get with people that were there as well. Because, see, I missed a lot of it, but then I was there for a lot, you know, because we hung out.
Well, Randy Bell and Carson, I can tell you that Pantera did see Metallica on the Kill 'Em All tour one show.
Yeah, well, you know, they were hanging out and they did a lot of stuff together. You know, they had dinners and parties and, you know, all that good stuff.
Well, no, I'm talking about the Kill 'Em All tour back when we were fucking all kids still, man, and all the shit was forming, you know, and what's important about it.
Well, you know, I used to sit over at Vince and Daryl's house when Dave Mustaine called every day going, Daryl, join my band. Daryl, join my band. And they'd sit and talk for hours. And Daryl would always say, if Vince comes, sure, I'll go. And Dave would always say, I got a drummer. And Daryl would say, well, brother, I ain't coming.
Well, I wished I had a fucking drummer. Speaking of drummers, god damn it.
Yeah.
I just want to say, god damn it, clearly at least one time so I could make sure I ruin any opportunities possible for.
Who knows? Maybe Cardi can play drums too. He thought Daryl, he's sitting there, he hadn't started playing, he hadn't stopped playing that since we've been there.
There you go.
And, you know, Daryl, that's what he went to school for, you know, drumming. And so, you know, all that. See, look, Cardi, he's got it going. Looky there. Ricky, y'all can start out and do like Sammy Hager and the Circle do and make y'all a video on StreamYard. You know, everybody plays their part at their own house.
Yeah, I had to improve my studio a little bit to be able to do that, Randy. So that's what I'm
It's
working on.
looking sharp, brother.
That's part of what I'm working on. Hey, I wanted to break this more than anything else, man, because this is important, bro. Is that Pantera, the full band, they did drive down to Tyler. Metallica on the Kill 'Em All tour, they played 2 times in this area. They played once in Texarkana, which is up towards Arkansas on the border, and then they played in Tyler, Texas. So,
yes, sir. That's where they picked that guy hard on.
well, we went to see them in Texarkana, and then like 2 nights later, that's when they played Tyler. And Pantera, you know, we talked them into going out there for sure if they weren't already convinced. And so they went out there, but they didn't stay. They were thinking about the long drive home or the pussy they were going to get or whatever, and they pretty much booked after the last beat.
Yeah, I remember all that. And see another, just not to, it's the same subject, but years down the line. We were playing, Dave Peacock was singing. We were playing at
Hey, on the line.
the Journey's Inn in Wichita Falls.
Mm-hmm.
And they just finished their first set, and they sent us the news that Cliff had been killed. The bus had just turned over and all. It was a pretty sad day.
Yep, that is a sad day.
But anyway, that just came to my mind. Wasn't trying to bring the room down or nothing.
That's the way it is, man. We've been dealing with the shit for a long time.
It's just a story. I was there, and like once again, you know, Metallica was starting to change the world, but Pantera was still working its way, you know. And so it's just so weird when I think back now. You know, dudes, I'm getting ready to be 59 years old.
69? We're at 59.
Yeah, 59.
Yeah.
And you end up thinking about all this stuff because, you know, you've done everything and you don't do a whole lot more, so you just do that stuff. Life is weird is all I can say, gentlemen. And I've been blessed with what I have, my friends. You know.
Sir, my friend. It's good to have
for all
you.
the people that don't know, I was the original bass player. But anyway, it's been a wonderful life. My first concert was Elvis.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, you can't, you know, Daryl always told me, Bell, you've been downhill since your first concert. I thought that was funny.
Whose dog is that?
That is actually my dog. So I was waiting for Randy to go ahead and tear into another story. And
I was telling one of you. I must not have been able to hear me. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Hey,
Yeah, that's all good. We did that. And, of course, you know, me, Vince, and Daryl started going to concerts. Daryl was 9, 10 years old. Me and Vince were 12 and 13, but his dad would get his tickets from the studio. And, from Alice Cooper to, we saw AC/DC with Bon Scott twice. Kiss, which John Mellencamp opened up for, and everybody was booing Mellencamp. But oh, look at the puppy!
Oh, puppers!
What do you say, Cardick? Good boy.
She's a girl, but yeah, good girl.
Yeah, good girl. You'd say. I couldn't remember. You had a little phrase.
Good puppy.
When you was watching your friend's dog or whatever.
Pretty girl. I call her pretty girl. She's a pretty dog.
Pretty dog, yeah. Good stuff, man.
I adopted her from my mom 2 years ago when she was 15. or a little over 2 years ago. So she's literally
Right.
17 years old, that dog is.
Wow. Isn't it weird how we can talk to people? Look, me and Rick are close, but look, we got Kartik on here. You're Iranian, right? But you're not living in Iran, right?
Originally from India. India.
Oh, India. My bad.
That's all right.
You're bad. I'll lay it on.
I have
You're
several
bad.
friends from
I'm
different
just saying,
countries.
man. Hey, they call him Rebel Kartik, so you know, give a little grace.
And I lose it every. I'm getting old. My memory ain't like it used to be.
Ah, you're a good guy, Randy.
Hey, that's why Kartik is sweet, Randy, is because he's from India.
Oh, okay.
India
And see, look,
people
Kartik
try
is just
hard,
like
they're-
Daryl. He's never set his guitar down since he picked it up.
Yeah.
I love playing guitar and I like playing drums too.
Yeah, see, there you go. Daryl, he played that in school. So, good stuff.
Yep. Yes, sir.
And I'm just sitting here. I work till 9 o'clock tonight or so. So I'm just now, that's why I got my picture on. I'm making my dinner and all that good stuff while I'm talking to y'all.
Well,
Nice.
hey, Metallica came through here twice on the Ride the Lightning tour because they came by on their own tour with, I believe, Testament opened. I forget who opened on the Ride the Lightning tour. That's where
You
I
got me,
some of my
brother.
details.
They played with Wasp and Armored Saint on the Ride Lightning.
Well, that's
Oh.
what they came back through. They came through twice, and so they picked up a second tour with Wasp.
Dude, it's
So
funny
we
y'all
got
say that.
twice on the Ride the Lightning tour here in Dallas.
Yeah.
Funny y'all say that. Wasp is coming to Amplified, and I believe they're playing with, who'd you say before?
Armored Saint.
Oh.
Who?
Armored Saint.
Yeah, I think they're with them. And also Michael Schenker.
I love Michael Schenker.
What a killer show, dude.
And that's at Amplified in Irving, Rick.
It's the March of the Saints. March of the Saints.
So, you know, we've been lucky to get a good venue here that has, you know, decent national acts come in for a decent price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually just a big club is what it is, Kartik. It's not a like a hall or an arena.
Well, it was the Gas Monkey, which I never kept up with, but I knew what it was.
Which used to be the Fire Wheel.
Have to be what?
It used to be Fire Wheel.
Firewater, yeah.
Yeah,
That was the
Firewater.
last time that I saw Vincent when Firewater was open.
Yep.
Everybody was buying the shots. I got so wasted, I went to go to the bathroom, went in the stall, couldn't get out. My wife started messing around with an atheist and just all kinds of wonderful stuff that night.
Yep.
Life has been so fun.
All right, I just posted the link in the chat, or if there are any bands on Facebook. We have people on Facebook in the comments, guys, by the way. So there's the link.
Well, I was trying to figure out how to make a comment, but couldn't.
Well, we're broadcasting live to my Blow Your Brains Out with Ricky Warden Facebook page, not Outlaw Facebook. And then we're also broadcasting live to the Outlaw Video TV YouTube page.
Okay,
And so
William
William
Sander,
is
he's
back.
busy. Do we know William?
Yes, we do. I know William from some other places also. He's been a big supporter of Outlaw Video TV since he found us a few weeks ago. And I've also seen William Zander on other shows that I watch, like Jim Terry TV.
Okay, I see he's got
in the chats and a cool dude, man, that has a good time. He's a rock
Cool.
and roller.
I see he's got 10cc and Alvin Lee on here. You know, Alvin Lee, Eric hired him along with Chuck Rainey to come in and help him wrap up his Christian album.
That Bluest Blues, you know that one?
No, sir, I don't think I do.
Kartik, you know Bluest Blues?
The what?
The Bluest Blues. That's Alvin Lee.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of
Lee.
Alvin Lee.
His biggest like blues tune is Bluest Blues.
That's cool. I
So
got
who
on
said
this.
the other Alvin Lee?
There may be. Or I may have it mixed up.
I'm not aware of another Alvin. So, hey, Kartik, we just lost Randy Bell anyway, so it's a good time for me to get back to you and ask you a question. Do you have any Metallica updates? What's the latest on Metallica?
Well, I know they're going to be doing a special show with Raven, another band I love, in honor of the Zazulas, who really helped those guys out early on in their career with Megaforce Records. And I look forward to that because it's November 6th, and they're doing it in New York, I believe.
Wow, dude, that is badass.
And
because you know I saw them twice on that tour. I used to have the T-shirt. I've got pictures of me wearing the shirt. The picture of me and Dime on top of there was like a couple of houses that they demolished and piled them up. I was like, Dime, let's go over there and take a picture. I'm like holding up a giant header beam and Dime's up there, skinny as a rail. And my shirt's the Kill 'Em All for One tour T-shirt that I'm wearing. I'll post it on my YouTube community so you can see it later. But yeah, that's totally cool because that was the tour, Raven and Metallica, Kill 'Em All for One.
anyway, I understand, man. I got to get going, but I really enjoyed chatting, and keep it metal.
You too, brother. And come on anytime you like. Make yourself at home, especially if you want to give us some Metallica news update since you're the Metallica, headbanger.
I love it all, man. Metal.
Okay, Carly. Have a good night, brother. Thank you. I'm going to go through the concert calendar is what I'm going to do here. So everybody say good night to Kartik.
Night.
Thank you, brother. We'll see you next time. I'm going to play a couple of songs or maybe just one is what I'll do. And I will spend some time in the, I'll spend some time. If you don't know how to let yourself out, I'll let you out as soon as I get this song going here. But I'll spend time in the chats while the song is playing here. This is the band, The Trespassers, that are going to be playing. I'll be showing you the flyer shortly. The song is called Killdozer. And when I play it, it means it's time to move a pile of shit out of the way. You guys show some support for Killdozer.
Sit back and hear a tale about a hard-working man.
All right, there you go. Some Killdozer by the Trespassers. All right, everybody. Do you see my layout? See how I took the time to do graphics? I have cool fucking graphics. I got skulls all around me. You know, that's actually not the one that I wanted. That says me and my dead friends all over it, which is cool. But if I could read here, this is the one that I want right there. There we go. Get your ass up there. I use my television as my monitor, and it takes me about 15 seconds. For the record, I do have flyers for shows to share with everyone tonight. Right now is the time for you to flyer your shows and music on the Outlaw Video TV phone poll. So there it is. It takes about 15 seconds to get from StreamYard, which is where when you click on that link, you're going to be on the internet on your browser in a program called StreamYard. But it's going to go from StreamYard out to YouTube and Facebook. Takes about 15 seconds to get there. And so that's why I use my television as my monitor, and it takes me that 15 seconds. So I'm loving this look right here. How about you? I've got Outlaw Video TV. I've got my logo over there. I've got Outlaw Video TV hashtag. So everybody, if you want to help these bands, if you want to help me in Outlaw Video TV, hashtag Outlaw Video TV on your shows so that I can find them easily and talk to people about it. Flyer your shows and music on the Outlaw Video TV phone poll. So think of us as like Crowds and Elm, where you go down there and as fast as you can, you get your flyer posted up. Because I know you got better fucking things to do. You got music to play. You got you got people to have sex with. You got orgies. You got bodies of naked people to climb through to get to your next cold beer. I understand it. I get it. You got better things to do. So come on here for 5 minutes and boom, 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 shamelessly promote your music right here on Outlaw Video TV. I kind of like my setup here. I'm on my sofa instead of a chair. Decided I would do the Outlaw Video TV show this way, especially when I'm talking and all of that. So time to chill for a minute. Now I feel better. I'm not being so obnoxious. I hate it when hosts are obnoxious. It's like, I just want to be normal, but that's boring as fucking hell. I was also thinking about straightening out my hair, dyeing it black. Okay, guys, I'm anti everything. See, I'm punk rock. All right, I'm fucking having too much fun. Do y'all see my shirt? It's the F-bomb. The F-bomb shirt. Yep, that's correct. I made it myself. So I'm going to do a couple of things here. I'm going to talk about all the upcoming shows. I'm going to invite first all the bands, any band member that has a show coming up. If you're going into the studio and recording new music, this is the place to come promote your new music. It's one of the places. It's not the only place. So that's one of the other things we're going to do is promote other channels like Just the Facts Man, Dan McNew. I'm excited about what he does and what he intends to do in the very near future. Godfather TV, Jeff Dennis. He's interviewing bands. So you guys support that shit and promote your music over there as you're able. I believe all of these people that take the time to edit videos and music videos in particular, but really if you're editing videos, you're just one step away from doing live streams because it's free and, YouTube and Google algorithms favor the live streams because YouTube and Google want YouTube on your television. Right now I have YouTube on my TV. I'm sitting in my living room and my TV is my monitor. So that's enough of the bullshit on that. I'll get back to some of that in a little bit. But I want you guys to support these other channels. And everyone, radio also, KNON, all the badass shows, The Dungeon over there. The Dungeon's the best motherfucking show in the history of fucking metal. There's nothing better than being up late and the fucking party's over. But The Dungeon is raging on. So anyway, support everyone, all the shows at KNON. God knows I fucking worked hard there for 3 years to build it up, at least to whatever extent I did. So support that radio station. And also Debbie Sexton. Anybody with contacts with Debbie Sexton at The Freak 97.1 FM. Get your music to her and do all of these things that you need to do to have your music heard. It's not that fucking hard, but this is one of the things that you really need to do is get on here live. I've posted the link in the comments. I'm going to check the backstage now while it's convenient. But when I get into doing the concert calendar, it's going to be a little more challenging. So you'll have to leave a couple of comments in the live chat so that I know you're trying to get my attention. Like William here. Hey, man, back to William. Yeah. You know what we call that? You call it ZZ Top, and what else? You had another good comparison for that band. But anyway, that's the Butthole Surfers. That's the kind of style that you're hearing there in the Trespassers. That's good. Good swing, you know, Butthole Surfer music. And I like it a lot. Like, it's really refreshing. I like that song in particular. I'll be the first to tell you when it comes to music that kind of have a cliche like that, that makes it very wonderful and entertaining. It also makes it a little limited for me also. And I don't know, that's just me. I need to stop while I'm ahead because I love that band. I love being able to play their song. I love that they're playing the show with Dank, their Dank album release party. We'll be talking about that more when we get into the concert calendar. We will play the new Dank song. All my drinking buddies are in jail. And I'm honored and privileged to be able to do that. And while I'm here, I miss Dave Jarvis tremendously, Dave. So even if you want to hop on just to go through the concert calendar for 5 or 10 minutes, I personally, by myself, will probably drag it out about 15 minutes. So you got about 15 minutes of badass local shows. I even took the time to edit some of the graphics myself. So I wished I would have taken a little more time to edit those graphics, but I took a lot of time editing all these graphics that you can see behind us here now. And I have more. You saw some of them. These are the main two right here. This one is for when I'm on by myself. You can see it outlines the screen just fine. And so this one will be kind of like at the end of the show when I'm ending things and running off my mouth or whatever. So you can see it's a little more nighttime on through the night when I get into my radio voice and I'm playing some extra songs. We'll be right here riding through the night on Outlaw Video TV. But this will be my primary background screen setup here, and this one I put together for when there's two people. So when there's two people on the screen, there's a division in the middle where there's a line straight up the middle of this one, and it's not on the bottom because the bottom gets cut off when there's two people, and it especially gets cut off when there's 3 people. You know, I was trying to pay attention. I had to go back and watch it. I don't think the bottom did get cut off, meaning this bottom right here. I don't think it did get cut off when there were 2 people. It was when there were 3 people that it definitely got cut off. So same thing with that one. And then where I'm at here, that seems to be pretty clear. It just has my logo, and then this one gets into advertise. So this is my first advertise one. So that's something that I intended on getting into later. I just popped it up. So just so you know, I'm gonna advertise space on this screen. And I'm paying attention with these graphics to see where all I have space. Like that logo up there in that corner. Is that where it's at? No, crazy. It's that corner. So that logo up there, Outlaw Video TV, all the way up there. No, damn, crazy. Okay, on my screen, it's over here. So I'm pointing that way. See what happens. See, and it goes the other way. So I'm going to point all the way to the corner. And it's just because of that camera. Anyway, I'm going to quit dicking around. Where it says Outlaw Video TV at the top, that top right corner is what it is on my monitor. That there, I can also replace. I can put someone's logo there, a business, a radio station, a club, a venue, a promoter. I can put your logo right there, but I need some serious money to put it there for like a whole year. 50 shows. 50 shows is what I'm offering. Same thing on the bottom down there where it says advertise and that line. Those two together are the same thing. I can definitely make it to where I'm going to have to lower it a little bit, make it a little smaller, but generally speaking, I can always use that space for anything unless StreamYard and YouTube doesn't like it. But I don't think they really had to know or are really going to care because it's not like either way. I don't give a fuck. I have a Venmo, and the Venmo will be in the description if you're interested. All right. So sorry for boring everybody to death with that. I'm going to pop back on up here to this one, I believe is, okay, this is the one here. Sorry for everybody. I know I'm rambling on. Okay. So this is the one here that I intend to go with. But then what happens is when I have multiple people on the screen, then I can go with these guys. I've got a couple here, this one and this one. So that's that. Nighttime background, I want to see it with just me. So that's the one we were looking at earlier. That is kind of my nighttime drive radio voice. We're going to listen to a couple of songs and we're going to ride the breeze together, conquer the evening, and kiss the sun of the morning. That kind of stupid shit. So that's it. Now you have an idea. This is how you can do it. And I can do this kind of stuff by myself. But anyone with any kind of an engineer can easily put together graphics that look like this when it's just a single person by themselves. And then you just have to figure out what the measurements are and change the graphics up correctly for when there's two people. And when that happens, you switch to whatever that graphic is. In this case, it's this one for me. So I've got two of them. So it's the one with all the badass skulls and there's no writing on it anywhere. So it's always going to work no matter how many people are on the screen. And then same thing with this one. This one's just that other background, clean with nothing on it. So if there are 3 or 4 or more people on the screen, it'll still look nice and cool. And of course, that would be at the end of the show because this will be the full-time background until I change it. So these are official. I'm not changing this until I have a need to. So that's going to stay. I worked on all this for hours today. But I also still have flyers for you. All right. So is that enough bullshit for everybody? How about that? Bolt neck reinforcement right there. How about that? We got the NAR stock coming up right there. Still got the NAR stock. That is November the 11th. So we still have 2 weeks to go. Let's see. I'll be able to figure this out real quick by looking at some of these other flyers. Ooh, this is a badass show, and this is one of my custom little graphics I threw together. I went to The Skull. The Skull is Eric Wagner, for the record, the singer of the band Trouble, who the first record I was jamming that record hard before anyone that I knew of, much like most of the classic records of that era. But anyway, so this is a tribute band, The Skull, tribute to Eric Wagner. Two very special things is that The Skull website promoting it. So, you know, it's kind of official. And the other thing is that it's at Growl. Now, I see dates on there, and I can't read them. I'd have to get up and walk over there to read it. But I know that this show is coming up at Growl Records. And I've got another flyer here. Again, these are a couple of my custom graphics. I threw them together really fast at the end of the day. So same thing, there's no fucking date on there, but doesn't it look cool? All wore out. Smoke and Mirrors, Sucka, and whatever that last band is, The Skull. So I don't see a date. I'm tempted to walk over there and look at it just to find the Growl date. But I might have it on another flyer here. Let's see what I have. I think this is Creeper. Yeah. So this is Creeper here. The only two Skull show flyers I have are the two that I showed you. This specifically about Creeper. Creeper is a badass Dallas-Fort Worth metal band. This guy, Jimmy, has been tearing it up for a while. And anybody who has the privilege to go see this band and then text Duncan singing, the Screamer singer, very unique vocalist. He's just a killer singer. The first time I saw him, we did a Outlaw Video Showcase, and you can see those videos on Outlaw Video TV of his band, Southern, oh man, what were they called? Oh dude, we got some killer videos, and we were doing promotional shit. They brought the smoke machine. Just go watch the videos. It's Tex Duncan's band before Creeper and maybe another band, but anyway, he's now the singer for Creeper. Fucking heavy metal. So go over to their YouTube channel, Creeper USA, and check out the song The Siege by Creeper. And check this out. I had to wait for it to come up on my TV, but it is at the Rail Club Saturday, November the 12th. So coming up, damn, I have to do the math in my head because Halloween is Monday, 31st, and so the 12th has to be 2 weeks away. There's no way that this weekend is the 12th. This weekend has to be like the 8th, the 7th, 8th. So let's see, back 7 days from 12, the 5th. So this Saturday's the 5th and Friday's the 3rd. That doesn't make sense either, but yeah, it is. Okay, so that's where we're at. Thank you. Just heard me toy around with the math. So in 2 weeks, everybody get ready. One of the biggest shows. Do you hear that obnoxiousness? God, I'm fucking obnoxious. Why do I have to use this DJ voice? Well, maybe it's because I DJ'd on the DJ. Maybe it's because I hate to be fucking boring. I don't know. But either way, one of the biggest, baddest ass shows right here at the Rail Club with Creeper, Vivid and Vulgar, Lone Star Conspiracy, and Tower High. Right there, Saturday, November the 12th at the Rail Club. And again, make sure that you go over to the Creeper YouTube channel to jam they shit and fucking rock and roll, right? Okay, so these are my guys, the Trespassers right here. The Trespassers, I'm playing their song Killdozer for you every night, sometimes twice. So in the middle of this schedule here, they just played Big Rob's last week. This Friday, November the 4th. There you go. Boom, cha, boom, cha. So this Friday, November the 4th at Old Cocktail Lounge. The Old Cocktail Lounge is it? Get some Killdozer at the Old Cocktail Lounge. I don't even know where that is, the Old Cocktail Lounge, but I love it. I need to play there. Hey, where's the band playing? The old cocktail lounge. All right, so Saturday, I hate fucking obnoxious people. November the 12th at Competition Music. That's the show with Dank, so we'll get to that in just a minute. And then they have another show, back at the old cocktail lounge again, are we? On Saturday the 3rd, December, Saturday, December the 3rd. So one more time, and then we got a Saturday, a Fuel 2. So look at these fucking trespassers. You heard them. No wonder I like them, man. They fucking got a full live schedule. Look at these guys. There they are, beautiful people. If I hadn't already played their song, I would go ahead and play it now. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and back this thing on up so I can check the comments, and I can encourage everyone. We still have a little bit of time for you to get on. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I still have a few more shows to promote. But first, I'm going to play this song by Dank. This is brand new Dank. It's officially unreleased. I think it releases not this coming weekend, but the following weekend. What's our date there? Saturday, November the 12th, I believe. And there it is, November the 12th. So I apologize to Dank for promoting all these other metal shows on the 12th. But you guys figure out the show that you're going to go to and have a good time and love yourselves to death. But this Dank show, man, this is old school here. I can love everybody. That's what I'm best at. So this is old school shit here, man. You're going to pay $20 if you got it for a Dank mug. It's a Dank mug, a mug that says Dank on it. And you're going to pay another $10 for an album, for a record. And you're going to pay another $20 for a t-shirt. So bring 50. But your beer, your drinks for the night are fucking cold keg beer for $20 all night long with your Dank cup. So let's hear it for Dank doing the old school way. And here's
all my drinking buddies are in jail. And I'm too drunk to drown to go pay their bail. But you know, if I really gotta go, I ain't got near enough dough. And so now all my drinking buddies are still in jail. Well, I was going good, drinking at the bar when my buddy ran into the back of a cop car.
All right. What I'm talking about right here. From Vegas to X10. Just want to thank everybody for taking a ride with Outlaw Video TV. We got a few more shows coming up on the concert calendar. Now's the time to finish up what you're doing and get back to the show. We're going to rock and roll. You're listening to X610 Chill, Dave Jarvis. How's that for time? It's the call of the wild all night with Outlaw Video TV and our special X610 Chill, Dave. Yes, sir. All right, Dave Jarvis, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good evening. Good evening. Well, it's nice to have your company.
Oh, it's nice, man. How you been? I've been listening. You and Randy and that one kid playing guitar. Very nice.
Curtis, yeah.
That was cool. That was cool.
It has been a very nice show, man. It really has. I kind of
Yeah,
like
man.
this whole vibe that we got going here with Outlaw Video TV. And as
Yeah.
you can see, I've kind of taken that vibe next level here with some X610 Chill and the Call of the Wild with Dave Jarvis. You liking our
Sure.
background?
I love it, man. It's very very Blade Runner. I like that.
Makes me want to finish your song.
Yeah, right? So how are things?
We're making the best of it, having a good time, and I'm determined to make all this work. And I know that as long as I continue doing it, it'll get, better and grow. And really, until I upgrade my studio and take care of all my audio issues, it's just a matter of, making the best of it until then anyway.
Hey, man, it's friends talking, man. That's what really matters. That's the heart of the show. Just friends talking, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's the heart of it. Without friends talking, it's pretty much nothing. And I think that's what's cool about the chat too. While we're talking about it, haven't really got a chance to say hi to the newer people in the chats. William S. has joined us in the chats. Of course, William Xander has been here since the beginning of the show, so shout out to Xander. He's a badass. But look here, we got Dora Campos joined us in the chats. There's William Xander again. And Dora has the chat comment of the evening, which is fuck it.
That's the spirit.
Hey, I'm just happy to see people in the live chat. So I want all of y'all to know that, man. It really is fucking cool. Skull's help. Did you see that, Dave Jarvis? The Skull tribute band playing at the Growl.
I did see that, but the print was so small I couldn't read where the date was.
Yeah. Oh, well, it is what it is. Just enjoying it.
Yeah. But I did see.
Man, what the hell are they doing over there, man? Those fuckers are booking some crazy good shows.
Oh, the Growl's awesome. I saw Freeze Sucker. They're playing that Skull tribute show. They're awesome. Check them out.
Local.
Oh yeah. It's real cool. Real good stuff, man. And that's with
Cool what?
that's with
What'd you say? They're real cool. What, Dave?
they sound real cool. And Andy from Kill for Mother is their bassist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Cool. I've seen Kill for Mother back in the day. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
You know,
Fucking, we played a show on Friday with the Trespassers, and we went back to the room and just got hella high for like hours and shit. And out of nowhere, Bobby Tillotson from War Beast and from Kill for Mother just walked in.
He fell into the room?
Yeah, because he normally practices out in Fort Worth, but I guess they moved over to our jam room over in Arlington. And they were like, "Oh shit, Dank's here!" And I'm like, "Oh shit, the party has begun." It was
Okay,
cool.
well, you may be breaking news here, brother. Is he playing with Kill for Mother again?
I know they have a show coming up. I don't know about any
Well, it
lineup
might
changes.
be old news, dude, and I'm just out of the heavy metal loop. You know, but I don't know anything about Kill for Mother reforming with Bob Tillotson. He was out of the band 7 years ago.
Oh,
So I think that's cool.
I didn't know all that.
I have a personal love for Bobby.
Oh yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, I know him personally. I have a fucking love for him. He's the only guy that I know that competes with your brother's drunkenness.
I believe that.
Yeah, but he's great at it. He does it wonderfully, and that's what it's all about, the art of, smashing.
Yeah, dude. I went into a Phil Anselmo deep dive the other day, and I came across the split EP between War Beast and Phil and the Illegals, and that's some good stuff right there. Oh, Bruce and Bobby with War Beast back in like 2013, I think it was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was cool. I dug that.
Yeah, man. War Beast was powerful, man. I like the first record. Rick Perry, wrote a lot of those songs, and I just really like his style. He has a way of making it fit the faster tempos without it sounding speed metal. And I've always connected with this style. It's no secret. I fucking think Rick Perry's a badass guitar player. I think that he made that first War Beast record killer. And so when he left and Bobby Tillotson stepped in, I was happy, dude. I saw Bobby Tillotson play with War Beast at least 2 or 3 times. And it was badass.
Oh, he's amazing. And he's a really nice dude.
Yeah, nice drunk dude. Is that not fair? Come on,
fair.
Everybody. Good drunks. I wouldn't talk good about him if he was a bad drunk. He's a good drunk. Maybe
right.
He has straightened his evil ways. Maybe he's like most other AA people and just hiding it now.
Hey, if he's happy, I'm happy.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly the intention of what I was conveying.
Yeah.
I don't care what your spiel is, man. If you're happy, I'm happy. And back to just the real of it is that if he's playing with Kill for Mother, that makes me excited because I think he's a phenomenal, like really fantastic guitar player.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And a good guy.
Yeah. The riffs that he comes up with are absolutely insane with those long fingers of his.
Yep. Yeah, man. So yeah, thanks for bringing up the time with him and War Beast.
Oh yeah, shit yeah.
I kind of wasn't thinking of that, you know. Had some good times with War Beast. You can see a lot of that on this channel. I was trying to think if I have videos with Bobby Phillipson on this channel with War Beast.
Mm.
I don't know if I do, but I have some classic War Beast videos, including the interview with Texas Metal Alliance.
I remember them.
Well, they became War Beast. That's what happened.
Yeah.
So Texas Metal Alliance got together to do a benefit show for Wayne Abney. And that's what happened. And so it was that band with Alan Movey in playing bass, the original War Beast. And so I interviewed them, and in the interview, they were saying, hey, we're announcing to the world that we're going to stay together and we're going to have to come up with a name, and this is going to be our band. So it's a badass interview.
Oh, cool.
And then I also got the interview with War Beast on this channel again, where they announced the name War Beast, like the name of the band.
Ah,
so I got some
the amazing reveal.
Yeah,
Dun, dun, dun.
I got that video. And then one more that is totally kick-ass is when the first record came out, Phil Anselmo came here to perform with War Beast at Theater Gallery show. So I was all up in that.
Yeah, I remember.
Camera up on stage, and you know I'm up in people's faces. So that video is killer.
Badass.
So how's that for shameless self-promotion? Brother, thank you so
shameless.
much.
I love it.
Is the band happy and cool with me playing y'all's new song?
Oh, they absolutely love it.
Kick ass, because I love it, dude. Like, I love y'all's song. I love the other Bolt Neck Recordings song by the Trespassers.
Yeah.
And man, I just hope that one person went to that Rob show last week. Yeah, maybe Grego. You know, maybe I kind of helped get him on. I don't know. It's not important. I just hope that at least one person went out there because they heard about it or were reminded, you know, here. Because that's what I want to do here more than anything. Like, I would have the most fun here knowing that it was actually working and people were going out to shows, right?
Oh, yeah, we had a real good turnout. Greg and Anita came out, and they were dressed in their Sunday best. Yeah, it was a good old time.
Tell me about some costumes.
Most of them were slutty devils, which was really nice. That was real nice. And we had one drunk fool who was doing the worm and giving us the bird like the whole concert, and then he had to be thrown out. But we got some good video of that.
I saw him, dude. I saw that video.
Yeah, that was taken by good old Tammy Carson.
Oh, really? Hello, Tammy. That's sweet, man. That dude was definitely way out there, dude. Whatever he was doing was, he was having a good time. He's like we were just saying earlier. If he's happy, I'm happy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
and
I guess if he became a danger to the band or anyone else, you know, you can understand people.
Nah. He's just a sloppy drunk. He's fine.
That's pretty fucking sloppy, all right.
But
so find the dank Facebook page and check out the video of the sloppy drunk doing the worm. Well, y'all, what's the song y'all are playing? Something about fuck you?
Oh, it's called "Fuck All Y'all."
Fuck all y'all.
It's a crowd favorite.
Oh, dude, that was the video of the year so far. Y'all are gonna top it here in a couple of weeks at the album release show.
Hell yeah! Thanks, man.
Well, my intention's to be there, and my intention is to, you know, not have my grandson with me, so that I can, you know, utilize my video and actually do some live streaming, man, if I possibly can.
Absolutely, and have a good time. That's what it's all about.
Oh yeah, I'll get falling down drunk fast because I don't drink that much anymore.
I love you, Ricky.
Yeah, as long as I can count on a couple of y'all to hold me up, we'll be fine. No, I'm kidding, man. It's actually a horrible misnomer that I get falling down drunk.
Hey, we all have our moments.
Hey, it's all about your recovery, baby.
Oh yeah, that recovery is going to be a bitch the next day.
No, I mean immediate recovery. Like I'm referring to when I was at the Iron Jaw show. The last time I got out of the house, I went to the Iron Jaw, and they were playing Crypt of Rodan. And dude, I just love that song so much, man, that I went to banging head, and the rail that I was hanging on to didn't have any, like it was just there. And it's not that big of a deal. It was definitely me raising hell is what it was, but I lost my balance and busted my ass. And I got right up, even though I actually hurt my knee that night when I fell that time. So I hurt my knee, but I still got right back up and, you know, raised hell. And it's that kind of recovery I'm talking about.
Well, it's better to look good than to feel good, and you still look good, so that's all that matters.
I did look good. I looked damn good busting my ass that night. It was on video, and I looked damn good doing it. And I only had one big dude tell me, if you do that again, my legs had surgery 3 times. I'm going to fucking kill you. I'll put a bullet through your goddamn head.
Oh, man.
Well, partner, think we're here for the same reason. I was just fucking banging head and lost my balance, and you're gonna put a bullet in my goddamn. Okay.
Yeah. What kind of scene is this?
I don't know, dude. It was kind of that, you know. I don't know. I guess that's what happens, and all I know is that Rick Perry, my hero, came to my defense and said, I wish there were a lot more people like that hell-raising motherfucker at my shows. So,
Rick's awesome.
keep it real, man. Keeping it real.
Yeah.
You're awesome, Dave Jarvis. You really are.
You're awesome, Ricky.
Miss you a bunch, man, and I've missed, you know, you guys for a long time. So, you know, I really, truly am hoping to go out there, and I hope everyone comes out there to party with you guys, except for FTWP. D.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, totally. Yeah, they can just drive on by.
Keg party, bro. That's going to be like the old Heavy Meadows days there.
Yeah, man. I mean, back in the day, we used to play house parties all the time, but you know, people started to get a little sketchy there for a little bit, so we kind of bowed out of that.
Right.
But we are always happy to play a house party.
What do you think, William Xander? You been to a good old keg party lately? Check out some of these chats here. Drunken fool, he woke up next morning and doesn't remember. Hard liquor is dangerous. Yeah. Don't know exactly what you're referring to there. So are you going to go to the keg party, Xander? Let's see if you were nearby. If you had a keg party coming up, a $20 cup, all you can drink, next morning is hell is what William Xander says. So my guess is that William Xander is not a drunk.
Well, I mean, anything can change.
This is always that's what she said. But hey, William Xander is a fucking rock and rolling motherfucker, that's for sure. And he's supportive, so way cool. We don't mind you not drinking. You know, there's water in the faucet.
Yeah, there you go. If nothing else, we'll drink each other's spit.
And there you go. See what you get. See what you get, Xander?
Yeah.
On Outlaw Video TV. Keg beer, what beer? That's what it is. Hey, how many kegs? Should we even talk about it? Like, that's what I was saying earlier. I think it's enough to say $20 and it's a keg and it's a record release and it's dank and it's the Trespassers. I don't think we need to advertise the actual debauchery as much.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's still trying to keep that underground flavor.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be a typical dank show, Xander. Just a typical everyday dank show, but on, new album release steroids.
Yes.
And
Courtesy of Voltneck Studios.
$20 custom dank mug.
Plus, we have other stuff: koozies, pins, shirts that say "Get off my ass, get on my dick."
That's the one I'm saving up for.
Very good.
Damn right. So you hear that? Hey, do y'all have a band camp or anywhere else where people can go, or is it all House Party Underground here?
It's Facebook, Instagram, and the streaming sites through DistroKid. So Spotify, Deezer, Apple, iTunes, all that stuff. You can find the first 3 albums on any of those streaming sites. And
now, what about the T-shirt? What about merchandise outside of the song?
merch, I mean, as far as I know, you still got to go to the show to get the merch.
Fucking underground. You hear that?
Yeah.
Got to go to the show to get the shit.
Yeah, because none of us are mature enough to like mail shit off and remember shipping and handling and stuff.
Much less put it online somewhere where it's for sale and all that stupid shit.
Yeah. We've got a table and a mannequin head. That's about the best we can do.
Yes. What's on your mannequin head?
A fuck all y'all dank hat.
Perfect. Fuck all y'all, get off my ass, get on my dick. I gotta have both. You guys hear that? How do you not love this band?
Yeah, we're not your daddy's country.
Fucking dank country. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a real honor hanging out with you here on Outlaw Video TV.
The pleasure's all mine. Any chance to piss off the squares and support the community?
Right here in Arlington, Texas.
Or
maybe Mansfield. We still haven't talked offline. I guess I'll find out in a couple of weeks where you actually live.
I mean, I'm within Arlington lines, but I'm basically 2 streets down from the Mansfield line. I'm at.
Oh shit! Dude. Is that your trash over there out on the curb?
It probably is.
Fucking I know where you're at. Goddamn.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Are you more north, Arlington?
Prestice Pizza.
Nah, I'm over by the Goodwill.
Goodwill?
Yeah.
Oh damn, that's Cooper. You're near Mansfield Comics.
Yeah.
You're near my buddy Benjamin at Mansfield Comics there off of 157.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. And if you're over by Goodwill, you're just a mile down the road. Like Goodwill in Arlington there at Turner Warnell. I can't remember the name of the street, but either way, yeah, I know you're at. I'm the other way. I'm near Sublet, or near there's a new gas station being built over here with a taco casa going in it.
Nice.
Right on the corner of 287 and Eaton. So.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's my nearest intersection and puts me right across the fucking street from Mansfield.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, isn't there like a liquor store over there?
Probably, but
okay.
No, you're back up 287 thinking of Raymond's Liquor and the gun store.
That's it.
There also.
Raymond's, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, dude, there's a gun store there, and my friend works there. And the other day, he called my friend while I was at my friend's house, and he's like, dude, Post Malone is in the gun store.
Nice.
Yeah, so Post Malone was in that gun store over there last week buying, because that gun store, that's Raymond. the guy that owns Raymond's Liquor also owns Raymond's pharmacy.
Okay.
There's a Raymond's pharmacy in Fort Worth. There's multiple locations. And so anyway, that dude's rich, and his gun shop is like elite. You know, your average guy don't go there to buy guns.
Oh.
Yeah. And so my buddy happened to work there, and sure enough, he said, "Hey, Post." It's not his first time there.
That's awesome.
Well,
I love Post Malone.
hey, dude, I love White Iverson. Like, I like that song. I think it's pretty fucking genius.
Hmm.
And his first record is called Stony.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's our brother there, Stony. And then on that record is that Better Now, because I'm not around.
That's on the next album.
No, that's on Stony. That's on the first record.
I'm pretty sure Better Now is on Beer Bongs and Bentleys.
If you're gonna name records, I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Stoney's a great
album.
album, and it's got some great songs. But yeah, Better
It's
Now.
got that Fall Apart. That I fall. I
Mhm.
can't remember the actual melody right now. But
Yeah.
it's a fucking killer song, man. And I like that record a lot, man. Like, I actually listened to it probably about 100 times when it first came out, and fucking dug it, dude. I just like new music sometimes, man, you know? Like, I didn't like it and still like it as much as, you know, like Judas Priest or Iron Maiden, you know? The shit that I listen to every day. I listen to Walls of Sound almost every day right now. I listen to Dank, and I listen to The Trespassers, and I listen to Iron Jaw.
And really, that's all you need.
And I'm good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Post Malone, he had an album that came out in 2019 called Hollywood's Bleeding, and that just like blew me away. I became a fan immediately. That's the album that has the song with Ozzy on it.
Because of the production, were you already a fan, or what is it about that record?
No, my a friend of mine that works up at the racetrack, she was like 24, and she was like, "Okay, you tell me an album to listen to, and I'll tell you one." So she told me to listen to the Post Malone album, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is really good." He's got a great voice, a great ear for hooks, and you know, it was like if Alice in Chains was a trap band, kind of, you know, because the songs were very like somber and melancholy, but they were so hauntingly beautiful. So yeah, I was a huge fan, and then because of that, I told her to listen to the Snot album, Get Some, and she was like, "Holy shit, this is fucking awesome!" I'm like, "I know, right? Us old timers know about some good music."
Well, good music is good music, man. Well, that's good for me because that gives me a record to listen to. I'm not a huge fan of the Ozzy song itself. I don't hate it, but it's not as good as the Stony record. And I admit I'm bad at that stuff, man. Like, I'll, you know, not hate on a band. I just, you know, I like that first record. I like Better Now and White Iverson and Fall Apart, and the way all that sets so well. I don't know. Give you another example. The first two Iron Maiden records, I love those records so much that, you know, they're my favorite records, and I forget about like Number of the Beast and Peace of Mind, you know, because I fucking love those records, man. Those first two Iron Maiden records. But I was listening to Number of the Beast today going, God damn, this is the best fucking heavy metal record ever made.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude. And dude, is "Hallowed Be Thy Name" like the greatest last track on an album, like fucking ever?
You know, you want me to sing it?
Yes, I do.
To my cold cell when the bell begins to chime. You know, it's killer. It's the shit. My son
It is.
loves the song, dude. Phoenix jams that tune.
It's a great
know,
song. It's a great album.
You know how when it speeds up about 3/4 way through and it's I mean, it's literally like it's over 120 beats per minute at that point, I believe. But anyway, where it speeds up, my grandson, he like listens to the first part because he likes the bell and how it starts. But then he'll like be watching it on YouTube or listening to it on YouTube, and he'll fast forward to the part where it speeds up and say, "Turn it up." That's where you know your kid's badass, man.
That's good. I like him already.
Yeah, I do too. I really do, and I really look forward to getting him out to seeing some shows. And he's ready. It's just, man, it's really that broke. I'm broke. I'm a broke motherfucker, everybody. So
that's why there needs to be more house shows.
What's that, Dave Jarvis?
That's why there needs to be more house shows.
There does need to be more, dude. I could totally do a house show here.
Yeah,
I can do that.
Because people are tired of going to the clubs, man.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. It'd be challenging for me to do on a Friday or Saturday. It'd be easier for me to go out and see y'all or a band on a Friday or Saturday than it would be to do it here at my house.
Yeah,
and
but, I mean,
if
people
we
are just
house show. The thing is that you can drink as much as you want and raise as much hell as you want. But I couldn't have 200 people here. And I know that's what house shows turn into really fast.
Yeah, I understand. But, these clubs are getting old.
Oh, I agree. But this competition, dude, that show is, it's going to be the show of the year. That's going to be a killer show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're gonna need your masks back after the shit that we do to your face.
Gonna need your mask back. Did you catch that? I'm just gonna leave it there because I know it's a touchy subject. We got a political cycle coming back through here. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I agree with everybody's opinion always. Buy my shit.
Yeah, fuck you and suck my dick. You can agree with my opinion. We're all good.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, because I respect you. Is my point. I'm like you. I believe, Dave. I'll extend the same gratitude that others will extend to me, which is fuck you and suck my dick. We'll sort out from there.
Of course, because that's what friends do.
Hey, look at there. Alvin Lee started a flying V guitar. That's pretty cool. That's Xander chiming in on the chats. He's still with us. And after him raising hell about me being a debaucherist drunk, I wasn't all that excited about his chats for a minute. I was enjoying my time with you, Dave Jarvis. Because I think we have something here, Dave. I really do, man. I don't expect you to come on here all the time. And,
Yeah, sorry about last week.
Be my full-time co-host, but I am, reminding you again, that if you do have the time as we build this, I wouldn't put the time into it if I didn't feel like it was going to at least benefit my ability to market my music, So I have to believe that it's beneficial to me, that it's beneficial to you also, brother.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't able to get on last week. I was having a really rough go of it, but I'm very happy to be back.
Ooh, you hear that, everybody? Happy to be back. Good to have you, Dave Jarvis. Have you had a chance to watch Jason Green waste some time? Have you had a chance to waste some time with Jason Green?
I have not.
That's my album recommendation of the evening. Is the Sin City Rejects. And the guy who put it together and wrote the song, his name is Jason Green. And he's the manager of the band Sin City Sinners, which is a Las Vegas cover band that a lot of famous people have played in, including people like Vinnie Paul and, just a bunch of people. It's a long list. So that's Jason Green. Jason Green is also the current manager of the Stephen Piercy band, the voice of Rat. So that's really cool. They're actually doing shows and drawing decent crowds, man. Rat is. And so it's Waste Some Time with Jason Green. The way he does it is he covers his show. It's his show. But he has a guy named Johnny Monaco, who is a very good, like an educated, trained lead guitarist, Dave Jarvis. He's an MIT guy.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, right. So, but what it means is that I watched the guy play guitar for hours on his YouTube channel, and not because he was sitting there noodling, but because he actually writes and records songs and shit, And he's got some really cool shit. Like one of his songs I like the most is called Tugboat. His name is Johnny Monaco, and he has a song called Tugboat. And he's talking about a girl. She loves me like a tugboat. I really don't know what he's talking about. But.
All right.
So anyway, Johnny Monaco is like Jason Green's sidekick, if you will. And Jason Green's not boring, but certainly with those two guys together, dude, it's a show. It makes the fucking show, Dave Jarvis.
Cool. Hell yeah.
So that's
I'll check
what
them
I'm
out.
telling you is thank you for kind of the time that you have spent here, at least, kind of completing this show with me, brother. I genuinely appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me, brother. You're sweet. Yeah,
You
man.
are too.
I love getting on here, man.
Chat here. It's a new person, Sonny Peterson. I think I've seen that name before, actually. Hello, Outlaw. What's going on? Well, my Peterson is feeling sunny. Always bright and sunny on this side. How about that, Peterson? You never know who's fucking with you in these chats here in this new social media world, Dave Jarvis. Have you figured it out yet?
Oh, yeah. I assume that they're all friendly and they have nothing but good advice.
See there, Sonny Peterson? I was so nice to you. That's what's going on. It's sunny side up over here. Fucking metal! And dank country.
Yes, there you go.
And cool vibes, because we do have one more X610 chill song to play. And I will play those before the night's over. So, Dave, tell us real quick, if you can, if there is a real quick, how did the show go on at Big Rob's?
Oh, it was good. The guys had never seen the Trespassers before, but after the show, they were like, "Oh yeah, we definitely sound great with them. This is a great show. Dank and Trespassers make a whole lot of sense playing together." And me and Adam, we were just talking shop like the whole time we were off the stage, just talking about Chuck and getting on the Eagle or the Freak, sorry, and just talking gear and he's such a nice dude.
I gotta back you up because I wasn't paying close enough attention myself, so I'm gonna apologize. Who is Chuck again?
From Bolt Neck.
Oh, okay. All right. And now what do you say about the Freak getting on the, you talking about live and local?
Yeah. Me and Adam from the Trespassers, we were just talking about, them getting on the Freak and, just gear and, just talking shop and different studios.
So you're saying that the Trespassers made it onto live and local?
Yeah, I think they've been played a few times, actually.
Kick ass. Now, have they in the past also? Because they have a couple of records out, right? Can you give us a quick history on the Trespassers?
All I know is that they recorded 3 songs with Boltneck, and Killdozer got played on the Eagle, and it's also been played on the Freak.
Badass, man.
Yeah, but I guess they recorded somewhere else beforehand, and like they kept getting called back to, double guitars and using different guitars, and by the end of it, they were so exhausted that they thought, well, I don't want to record again. But luckily, cooler heads prevailed. But I think there's another recording of them out there that I haven't heard.
Okay. Well, man, it's a great song. I've listened to it maybe 100 times now since I've been playing it on my videos. I've rewatched the videos and things, so close to 100 times for sure. And I like it, and every time we play it, we get a positive response, just like we do every time we play the new Dank song. Positive responses in the comments.
Well, good. I love sunny dispositions.
Absolutely. Petersons. There was a band called, I don't even know how to pronounce that band, Xander. I think there ought to be a band called Xander. What do you think?
Sounds cool. Sounds like otherworldly, like Rush mixed with synthesizers.
I think it's a Cheap Trick tribute band.
Oh, okay.
Which is okay, man. Do you like that old Cheap Trick?
I've heard that one song that's really annoying.
Can I sing you a really cool old Cheap Trick song?
Sure, go ahead.
Gonna raise hell, gonna raise hell, gonna raise hell. Yeah, they have a song called Gonna Raise Hell. Not going, it's gonna raise hell. Okay, sounds awesome. I'm here for the company, and I think you're good people and like your show. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Sonny. Is Sonny a chick? And Sonny, your chick, why don't you post your picture? We'd rather see. And same thing with you, William. You should put a Z there. I wonder if you have the option to change your letter if you don't have a graphic there for your YouTube channel. Can you change your letter from W to Z? That way we know you're Xander. But anyway, same thing, son. Just happy to have all y'all here in the chats. Absolutely. It doesn't matter what your picture is or anything. But the more people that do have pictures, the better it is. Right, Dave?
Yeah. Pictures are cool.
We can see your picture.
Yeah. Back when I was still relatively good looking.
Actually, we can't. You know what, David? I meant to mention this to you earlier. I can see your picture on my StreamYard here, so you can see your picture also. But on YouTube, if you have a monitor, it's just a white circle. I think that, hey, Rick Perry, sorry, blah, blah, blah. Rick Perry just responded or something. Rick Perry, get on the fucking show. Anyway, just 5 minutes, man. Hammer that flyer on the pole. But here's the thing is when you're logging into StreamYard, be sure to reset your image when you log in. For some reason, you have to reset it every time you log into another show. I don't know why, but I think that's what it is. It might be a phone thing. It might be a phone thing. Like if you're using your phone, that might be one of the limitations that kicks your graphic off.
Interesting.
So, like for example, if you wanted to, you're welcome to, exit and then come back on and change your graphic when you come back in and see if that fixes it. See if I'm right. Entirely up to you.
Well, I was about to crash out actually, but
that's what I figured.
I mean, we could try that next week.
Yeah, do that when you come on next week. Go ahead and reset your image and see if that fixes it, because when you watch the video, you'll see it's a white circle. Okay, can you see the screen? Do you see the new graphics that I put together?
Oh, yeah, the skulls, they're awesome.
Isn't that badass, dude? Yeah,
man.
thank you. And then it also says, I meant to remove it. Let me remove the comment. And then that takes it off of that line down on the bottom. So I've got my band logo, me and my dead friends down there, and then flyer your shows and music on Outlaw Video TV phone poll. So, and then it's a hashtag at the top to remind everyone to hashtag it. So, man, thank you. I just wanted to point that out to you before you go. Do you want to say goodbye to a couple of people in the chats before you leave, Dave?
Good night to you all, but most especially, good night to you, Ricky.
Hey, brother, thank you. Really, it means a lot. As I've said, I'm probably overstating here that I really intend to spend this time and expect to build this up. And I really don't think it takes more than a few people to support it for everyone else to go, kick ass. There's something happening there. Let's go check it out. Let's get involved. So it's really important to me that you have invested your time here.
Well, thank you for inviting me on this ride, brother.
Yes, sir. All right. We'll see you next time. Sweet dreams, brother.
All right, man. You too.
I'll play you some music on the way out.
Okay,
Everybody
cool.
say good night to Dave Jarvis. I'm very, very fortunate to have Dave Jarvis of Dank and also his own side project, X610 Chill. So I'm going to go ahead and play you some X610 Chill now. While I kind of reset, I'll check the comments. Any bands that want to come on, I still have a few more shows to promote. I'm going to do those, and then I'm going to play some music. So any bands who want to come on and flyer your show on our phone poll here, now's the time to do it because I'm only going to be on here about another 15 minutes, and then there will be some music after that. So this is X610 Chill, Outlaw. All right, all right. How about that? Some X610 chill right there. Dave Jarvis, he's got his own scene going on over there at the Dank headquarters. So everybody watching, my invitation to you, go over to Dank on YouTube. They have 2 different channels like most bands. And then on Facebook, check out Hank from Dank, Hank Jarvis, the singer, guitar player, and check out Dave Jarvis. Dave Jarvis, Hank Jarvis, all those guys. I got a whole fucking team. How about that merchandise? Get off my ass and get on my dick. You know, that's going to be a great show. I'm really excited myself, but also for those guys. I'm so fucking excited for their new record and have big hopes that a lot of people are going to receive this new record and then also find their older stuff as well that is kick-ass and everybody gets to enjoy Dank. But also just Dave Jarvis staying busy, coming up with his side project, X10 Chill, that all the ladies love, especially late into the night. That's why I play it right here. Makes me want to put on my late night graphics and everything else. But I actually needed to take a break right there. So it was good timing for me to go ahead and play it and then come back and tell everybody, check out the Dank scene. I am very fortunate to have Dave Jarvis want to be here. You know, I don't want anybody here that doesn't want to be here. That's not fun. But people who see there's at least enough value, enough reason, and enough fun to be had, because nobody's asking anybody to do anything or telling anybody anything to do. But you guys don't even know, man. Here in the future, we'll get Dave to play us some songs and shit. Maybe even get his brother to join us for a song. And no telling what will happen in the future with Dave Jarvis here on Outlaw Video TV. And I also want to say, like the video that Tammy Carson posted, I believe. So if you see the video on the Dank Facebook page, it's probably going to be from Tammy Carson. Either way, I'll see if I can copy it and see if I can share it on YouTube. I don't think I've ever tried to share a Facebook video on YouTube yet, but here on my Outlaw Video YouTube channel, I do have a community. And so I can share it in my Blow Your Brains Out. That's what I feel, at least a little better. For multiple reasons, I really don't want to be streamed to Outlaw Video TV on Facebook. So I'm streaming to Blow Your Brains Out with Ricky Warden on Facebook, which is my old artist page. If you go to that page and look back in the old photos, you're going to see a lot of stuff, my old band stuff and my old art stuff, and actually my painting type art stuff. It was just my artist page for several years. And when I needed a page for Blow Your Brains Out, I changed it to Blow Your Brains Out. So anyway, everything's streaming to Blow Your Brains Out with Ricky Warden over on Facebook right now, and that's where it's going to stay. So I will share it over there on Blow Your Brains Out on Facebook, and I'll share it in the community on my YouTube channel. That's my real point, is I'm encouraging everyone to come on over to YouTube, not only to support my YouTube channel. Yes, I need your fucking support. I've been supporting these bands. Look at this channel. I've been supporting these bands forever. All these bands, War Beast, a bunch of bands. I've helped bands get signed to labels. Many times I wonder where those people are, you know. They're broke. That's what it is. It's a small labels, you know. So anyway, I've done a lot right here with Outlaw Video TV to help other bands. And without getting obnoxious, if you want to help Outlaw Video TV, if you see my vision and want to help what I'm doing and continue what I've done in the past, one very simple way to do it is check that out, man. This is one of the graphics I lined out today. I'm going to leave that up for a minute while I'm talking about helping. Man, I've got a Venmo. Shoot me some Venmo. My YouTube channel is monetized. You can actually super chat me right now. You can super sticker me. and you can become a member. I do have memberships set up. I'm not doing anything for memberships. I honestly would have to have, like, I don't know how many people. I haven't done the math yet, but it is on my list. It's one of the things that I need to do. But I'm no fucking idiot. If I only have, how many people are watching right now? Right now, there are 4 people watching on YouTube and maybe nobody on Facebook. So if I had 200 people watching, you know, total, then yeah, sure, I'd offer memberships, because I have to have at least like 50 memberships. And when it comes to memberships, like Jason Green, he does them through Patreon. I don't know if that's because he started with Patreon and now he's Jason Green. Hello, Sonny Peterson. I'm going to start with your last post and then I'm going to go up. I'm still here, Rick. Thank you so much, Sonny Peterson. I know I'm running my mouth. I'm going to play a couple of badass songs for you. I'm going to play some unreleased music by killer bands, and I'm going to go through the concert calendar. I just kind of got bogged down about supporting me. So if you want to support what I'm doing, is I'm literally helping these bands. You know, my desire, I have 2 songs that I recorded. I want to record more songs. So let's rock. We rock. Ronnie James Dio. We rock. Chick, Sunny's a girl. So thank you, Sunny girl. Photo up, but don't know. Yeah, I know all about, the computer savvy side. You should just be able to, even on your phone, if you go to your YouTube page in your app, you should be able to just click on it, just like your Facebook page, to change it. But the truth is I do fully respect everyone, and especially girls, chicks, you know, to protect their identity. You know, I respect it. I understand if you're protecting your identity. But me, I'm not. I have nothing to hide, and it doesn't make me better than you or worse. None of that. It's none of that. What it is real simple. Is the more people that we can see, like when you come on this screen, normally Dave Jarvis is live. You can see his picture, but he might have a big wart on his nose. Or like he said, this is his bedtime. He's a hard worker, so he's probably tired and got rings under his eyes. He probably partied hard last weekend at that party. And so anyway, thank you for being here, Sonny. That's what's most important, more than anything else, is that y'all are here. But if anyone else watches this video, anyone support, it's real simple. It's shoot me some Venmo over. My Venmo is posted in all of my video descriptions. But I also did figure out a way to sell some advertising. So for example, this logo up here on the far right-hand corner at the top, man, I think that damn thing for 50 shows, like if I committed to doing this for a whole year, 50 shows, $20 a show, it's $1,000. The challenge is that, you know, I need that shit up front because I'm trying to build my studio. It's that simple. I'm going to use 100% of any money that I can make off of advertising or otherwise on upgrading what I have. If I spend $800 on a MacBook, iPad, then I can make the audio kick fucking ass, right? If I spend $1,300 on a MacBook or maybe MacBook Pro, but that's like the lower level. The higher level, best like 14, 16 inch or 17 inch screen, I think is what it is. That's like $1,700. So that would be fucking ideal. But once you get to that level, you're pretty much, well, you could build a computer and get monitors and go that route. So either way, my actual goal is just to get an iPad so that I can resolve the audio issues. Right now, I might sound really good. I don't know. I usually do when I'm the only person on the screen. But I am doing this on my phone, and I've done a lot of work to do all of this and build this show up and do what I'm doing on my phone. So because of that, especially when I have guests on the panel, when I bring another person or 2 people up or 3, my voice, you can hear everyone else clearly, But because my phone is the master computer that everything is working through StreamYard, which is a website program. It's a program on a website going through the internet. Because of all of that, I don't know. I don't need to make money doing this. So selling advertising is not about making money to me. It's about upgrading my studio. That's what I'm saying. And I want to upgrade the studio so that I can help myself with my music. That's what I want out of this primarily. I have 2 new songs. I want to get them promoted. If I can get them promoted and those songs can sell, then I can use that money to record more songs. So that's my goal, is to use this as a format to promote my music and facilitate more of my music. And I expect that that same format benefits Dave Jarvis and Dank in the same way. And every other band, like Iron Jaw. I'm gonna play some Iron Jaw. And so I'm asking y'all, if you wanna support this show, one of the ways you can do it is real simple. Just enjoy these bands. Go enjoy Iron Jaw. Tell them that Outlaw Video TV sent you. Hashtag, when you get to their website or their Facebook page or the YouTube channel, hashtag Outlaw Video TV, so they know, you know, there's some momentum here and a reason to keep coming back and that this is working. So that's the simplest, freest, most natural, organic way to help Outlaw Video TV and these bands. It's just to go enjoy the bands. From there, after you comment and like their pages, and when you subscribe to YouTube channels, hit that bell and go to all so that you notify all the videos. That's what you should do for everyone that you're wanting to support. But especially here at Outlaw Video TV, please everybody like this video and then go to subscribe, and when you subscribe, hit the bell until it says all. You want it to say all so you get notified of all my videos. And there's going to be a lot of excellent videos, a lot of great interviews. Like right now, I'm putting off doing excellent interviews with good bands because I don't want to bring them on here and the audio be fucked up. So I'll promise you, I'm withholding right now. As soon as my audio is fixed, and the other thing is that I can have screen control. That's the 2 things. I have to fix the audio and I have to have screen control. Well, on my phone, I can't have screen control. If you can, it'd be too difficult and challenging to fuck with. So, you know, it's not happening on my phone. But on an iPad, I could actually have screen control. What that means is anything that you can bring up on your computer screen can come up in this right here. And what happens when you bring the screen up, like say I bring a YouTube channel or one of the bands, I go to Iron Jaw's Bandcamp page and encourage everyone to go to Iron Jaw and buy a patch. You know, they have patches over there for like $5, you know, or buy their songs, you know. But I could, if I had screen control, I could bring Iron Jaw's Bandcamp page onto this channel, and then my picture and anyone else like Randy Bell or Dave Jarvis, if they're here, or a band, if Iron Jaw's here, we're talking about Iron Jaw, so I'll pull it up. Or let's say I'm interviewing Bad Marriage. So I'm going to interview that band, Bad Marriage, and when I do, if I have screen control, I can pull it up and I can show you their merchandise. We can listen to a song and let the video play on mute so you can see the video and I can play the song at the same time. Different things like that that can make this program really kick ass. And then I'll be doing these interviews live so that people like Xander here can actually ask questions. So that's the idea. The big vision here, Xander, Sonny, everybody listening, Dave Jarvis, is to actually do interviews with bands, both local bands, but most of the local bands, I really don't want to, you know, like Rick Perry. I don't want to interview Rick Perry for 2 hours. If you want to see the extensive, exhaustive interview with Rick Perry, go to Godfather TV. He did a great interview over there. Some of these bands, local bands like Iron Jaw and others, are doing interviews with a lot of people. And so those interviews are out there. I'm not after that. I'm after something entirely different. I want to see Rick Perry from Iron Jaw on this show every 2 or 3 weeks. I want to see Todd Pack from Iron Jaw on this show every 2 or 3 weeks or every month or so, promoting their new music, promoting their new videos, promoting their shows. That's the idea. And I don't want any of you guys on here. I don't care if it's fucking Casey or Rigor Mortis. I don't care who it is. Philip Anselmo, Rex Brown, Rex goddamn Brown. Spend 5 fucking minutes alone with your boy Rick E. Warden right here on Outlaw Video TV and tell us about these badass shows coming up. All right? Let's fucking hook up and do something together that's out of this fucking world and a lot of fun for everybody. And for the record, that's dreaming, and that's who I am. I'm a dreamer, and I fucking swing for the goddamn grand slam out of the park home run every time. And you know, I don't ever get everything that I'm after, but man, I get some. I fucking get some, and I'm telling you, I'm putting those people off, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go back because I want to include y'all in this conversation. Y'all are in my live chat, so I would put my photo up back to that one. Savvy's is a club here that Metallica and Pantera played at 2 nights. Good night, Dave. So I'm way back. All right. What concert? Rat concert years ago. Fucking A. Rat's awesome, man. I saw Rat several times. Ain't no shame. I mean, I don't mind telling you who I am, what I do. My favorite bands are like Judas Priest, Iron Maiden. Right now, the band I listen to the most is called Walls of Sound. That's Greg Walls. He's got 5 songs out there. Fucking killer. Okay, the iPad Pro on Groupon without the M1 is a good buy. So I'm right in there, and that's like that $800 range if I priced it right, William Zander. I might have unpriced it, and with tax and everything, and like a new cable, power cable, sold separately, probably come up to $900. So where are you at there? Bionic 14 grade 11-inch worker. Yeah, see, but once you get up into that level, that's where I get. Since you know tech stuff, and I don't really know this much. Well, this is kind of a fundraiser. If you look on the outsides of the screen right now, you know, I don't intend on ever having this shit up again. I expect to be able to get some funds raised and have some sponsors here. That's what it's all about. Anyone from Boltneck Studio, Avalon, some of these other music rehearsal spaces. You don't have to be my best friend. Jim Wright is my friend. Jim Wright is my producer. He produced my 2 songs. He's at Avalon. Last I checked, he has 2 spaces available for lease. If any bands in DFW need a space, go to Avalon. They're off of Lancaster. A great rehearsal space. Many fucking metal bands there. It's just a great space, and it's a great studio. He's a great person. Fucking on and on, right? Same thing with Chuck Redden, Charlie Redden at Boltneck. He specifically does recording, so has a great studio. Did the Trespassers there. He did Dank, on and on. Soul Shine. That's who I want to get on here. But these kind of guys, I tell you who else is Abundant Harvest Hydroponics. They've had my art in their store since they opened like 12 fucking years ago. And they don't owe me a dime. They don't owe me anything. They extend a warm, welcome heart to me. Every time I walk through those doors, I feel at home at Abundant Harvest Hydroponics in Arlington. That's where my art's on the walls. I paint art also. And but all that aside, you guys would be a great sponsor for this. And it would help not only me, but all these bands in DFW. Like, my invitation is open. I don't care who you are. You really have to be a cocksucker. You have to be a fucking cocksucker, you know, a known thief, a really bad person, to not be welcomed on this show. So I don't care if you're Texas death metal, or I should say, especially if you're Texas death metal, or if you're the total opposite side, dank country. It's all about real fucking music and attitude. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're all really punks, you know. That's the old thing, is the old adage is, what is punk rock? You know, who is punk? What is punk? Well, dude, we all got a little rebellion in us and know how to have a good time and express ourselves and be creative, all that good fun shit. All right, so I'm going to stop rambling on and just let everyone know that I designed this graphic to make it simple and easy for everyone to see that I've got a logo up here on the top right-hand side. That's my Outlaw Video TV logo. I can put your logo right there. Right next to that logo, I can also put that where it says advertise here. So if that were Avalon, for example, would have your logo over there, and Avalon, you know, about that much space. I can make it smaller and get 2 lines, but I don't really recommend it. But that space can go together. That's what I'm saying. I didn't really intend it that way. I think just having that fucking logo is valuable. But over on the other side, at the bottom left-hand corner where it says advertise, that's where I put the Outlaw Video TV logo. So I'm going to run back over there to kind of show you different screens so you can see that. This is the different screen, but it still has all the advertisement stuff. Look at that. Changed it up for you guys to make it a little fun. And I also made one of these that have the advertising stuff on it too. So I'm looking at my screen there. Okay, so there are those. Now back over to this. There's another one. So I did the green one with it also. Ooh, that looks a lot better than the one I was looking at. So you see what I did on the bottom? That number should be 16. Logo and line, 50 weeks, $18 a show, $800. If you do that math, it's actually $16. And it says that on the other side. On the side going down, that column right there, it says 50 weeks, 16 a show, $800. Logo and line across bottom. So the little logo on the side there, that's where I was going up here, was to show you what that looks like. So right here, this is my logo, me and my dead friends. So that's going to stay there. What you're looking at right there is the official Outlaw Video TV background when it's me or 2 people. Once I switch to 2 people or more, I go to this screen and ultimately, is it that one? That screen. Yeah, so that's the actual go-to screen there. So those are my 2. This is when I have more than 2 people, and when I just have 1 or 2 people, then this is going to be my full-time screen until I have a sponsor. When I have a sponsor, then all those spaces are available. So let's go back down there and we'll use this one because it looks way cooler and everything is very readable. Where you get the logo where me and my dead friends is or was, and the line across the bottom. And that's what I'd like to keep it at. That'll keep it simple for me, where I can keep my Outlaw Video TV logo and Outlaw Video TV name at the top, above where I'm going to be most of the time. I can have sponsor on the top right side, sponsor on the bottom left side. Everything stays nice and clean. From there, if I have to stop chopping this shit up and offering it off in little chunks at a time to do what I have to fucking do, then you see the box that says advertise. I can stack those all the way up both sides and make columns. So I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like I can have 5 little advertisements on each column that I can make. And again, I wish that I had the way of having a second person up and a third person and a fourth person, because it's not going to stay that way always. What I will eventually have to do is figure out how to make the screens work with 3 people, because this screen right here will work with 2 people. This screen. So this is what you're paying for, is what I'm saying when I say this is what it looks like. Unless I decide to change it, it's going to look like this. I'm not going to have anything else. I'm going to have skulls and, music, heavy metal related punk rock and roll shit. So I'm going to have these skulls, and when you sponsor, then your logo will be off to the top right, and then we can also talk about that hashtag area, and then the other person would have the logo on the bottom right, and then the bottom line down, the bottom left and the bottom line. So that's 2 different spaces that if I can get those 2 hawked off, then I'll be in fucking excellent shape to totally and completely take this fucking program to the next level. All I have to do is get my audio and then my screen control. And I know people. I know a lot of fucking people that I'm already putting off, but a lot more that here's one that I made. Sorry, I was fucking around. But I know a lot more people that will be happy to be interviewed live, so that people in the live chat will be able to ask them questions. And here's the ultimate goal is, like, I want to develop relationships with people in my live chats. It's very important that I get to know who you are. Like Jim Terry TV. Thank you, Jim Terry. Haven't mentioned you all night long, so thank you for visiting, Mr. X. But the idea is to get to know people in the chat, like you, Sonny Peterson, and like especially Xander. How cool would it be to have Xander on the panel, but for a reason? I don't really, the shows where people just kind of talk about nothing get to me. If they're just talking about nothing, it just gets boring. That's what I'm saying. On this show, at least, you always know we're talking about music and something related to music. It might get off into fucking Halloween and horror movies. It might get off into art and painting. It might go a lot of different directions. But what keeps it entertaining is that at the core, this show is music right here on Wednesday nights. So it's important to get to know y'all, so that when I get my audio fixed and can have screen control, when I bring these other bands on, I can show you their merchandise. I can show you how to go get their music and really turn this into something. And then also, like, for example, when bands are coming into town, say Bad Marriage, I'll just stick to that. Bad Marriage comes through town with Tesla. And I have the opportunity to have the guys from Bad Marriage on the show talking about coming to town, what kind of packages they have available, what kind of merchandise they have available, and all of that cool shit. And I'm telling you, that's where this is going. So thank you, everybody, for your support. Thank you, Jim Terry TV, especially for your support, sir, because I know that fucking Xander's here for sure because of Jim Terry TV. Sonny Peterson, will you let me know, did you come through Jim Terry here to Outlaw Video TV, or what are your origins? She says hi to Mr. X, so it sounds like she's hip to the Jim Terry thing, and I'm going to read this one. Hi there, Sonny. This is Mr. X, not Jim. I figured it was you. Mr. X, kind sir, everybody paying attention. He does a lot of the production for Jim Terry TV. So if you see someone out commenting on posts or posting in the community, it's Mr. X. So Mr. X, thank you for everything that you do, not only for Jim Terry TV, but also for me right here, Outlaw Video TV, and what my vision is here, helping all of these bands. Mr. X, I don't know if you see the link, you're always welcome here. on my end had nothing changed. I'm basically just kind of, doing what I do. And once I get my studio set up and my audio fixed and all that, like I said, I'll be much bolder in every way, which includes doing that Missy Beavers case. I'm actually looking forward to doing that case. But will I do anything after that? I doubt it. Who knows? It's not all that important to me, honestly. What's important to me is what I'm doing right here, right now on Outlaw Video TV. So, brother, that's why you're always welcome. I know you have something to bring to the table always. And since you grew up around music and death metal in particular, it's funny. I was watching YouTube, skipping around, and I came across one of the dudes from Morbid Angel. There was a video of him. He got the DWI pulled over and all that. Yes, I am behind the scene and get you on the next show. Dude, I'd love to. I'd love to. Again, I'm just trying to get my feet underneath me here. I don't mind admitting that I'm a little frustrated about my audio, and I've got a bigger vision than this, Mr. X. You already know I've got a bigger vision than this. But either way, yes, I will call in and come on next week. Heard Gina not show anymore. No, it's not that Gina's not on the show anymore. It's nothing like that. I'm just not really doing that show. That's what it is. I'm just not really doing that show for all the right reasons, I believe, Mr. X. I told Gina this, so it's no secret. I don't mind saying it again quickly, is that the aspect of, the content that we were creating was the fact that she wasn't interested in the Dylan Rounds case. She damn sure didn't know anything about it. The first show we did together, she didn't know anything about Jim Terry. She didn't know anything about Dylan Rounds. And that's what made it interesting. But as it turns out, she didn't care about it. She didn't want to know. she never got to the point. I never did convince her, Mr. X, that it was, that it was beneficial. So, or not beneficial, just something interesting, something we're taking the time to do, And so, there's that. And then she listens to praise music and her Bible on repeat, which I respect. I fully respect that. I love Gina. Man, I owe a lot to Gina. That's how I feel. I love Gina. She knows I love her. I talked to her today. Finally, I talked to her today. And I fucking love her. I don't know what else to say, except for, do you see my backgrounds, Mr. X? If you need a little help with that, let me know. If you want me to make you one and shoot it over to you, I will. Let me know anything. But I'm pretty sure that you know how to do that stuff and probably already have people doing that stuff for you. Now that I got it figured out, it took me several hours. It took me several hours to kind of figure out the measurements and get it down. But like I said, I just got down for one and two people on the panel. Once it goes to 3 people, I'm going to have to change it up. And then once it goes to 4 also. So I'll figure that shit out as I go along. Okay, so Mr. X in the chats, everybody live in the chat. We got Jim Terry TV 2. Gina was doxing viewers. Dude, I don't know about that, Xander. I really don't know. I know that what happened here on my channel was funny to me. It really was funny. Like, I really am a fucking kid, guys. I don't take any of this shit all that too damn serious, right? But I totally understand where eggplant asshole would like really upset someone like Gina, so that's kind of my point. So with all due respect to Gina, it was my fault. I knew that that person could like be showing a dick pic or something because I didn't know who they were. I did ask them. There were 2 people in my backstage, and I asked them to verify themselves in the chats, and they did. And they were chatting and stuff, right? So Gina was gonna take a break. That's what Gina was supposed to be doing something. So I was like, okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna pull these people up because I knew it was gonna be risky. But at worst, I was thinking a dick pic or something, you know, and I'd laugh and let them go. But no, it's eggplant asshole guy. But bro, he was a genius, and whoever it is, I want to give him credit, while at the same time I apologize to Gina. You know, isn't that wild, crazy world we live in? So whoever did it, you know, did it right, because backstage, the way this works, guys, is you go backstage where the guests are and you can see them. You can wave at them, wave back at you and stuff, right? So this guy's playing guitar. You can see him playing guitar backstage. And I'm like, okay, this guy's playing guitar. And he wasn't waving back at me or acknowledging me, but he was playing guitar. So I'm thinking, okay, well, he's playing guitar. Kids you not, dude. And if you watched the video or saw it happen, it was pretty genius on the guy's part. He should work for you guys if he doesn't already, Mr. X. But that dude came on the show, had the guitar playing, and then I looked up and it was actually him. So there was a person talking, and then he put up a video of eggplant asshole. And me, when I watched it, I laughed. I fucking cracked up laughing. But I knew that it was like killing Gina. You know, to Gina, that's like, ooh, the dark spirits have settled in Outlaw Video TV. And the truth is that, you know, no, my show's not about that. My music show's not about that. I would have never intentionally had that. But that's what made it funny. You know, it was fucking funny, everybody. If you got to see it, you're fortunate, because it was funny. If you're offended by it, I don't give a fuck. Suck my dick, unless you're Gina. You know, I care about her, and I really appreciate you, Gina. You know that. But Mr. X, it's pretty obvious the writing is on the wall here with Outlaw Video TV. We are just going to love Gina Eagle. That's what I'm going to call her. I don't think she should drop Gina. Everybody knows her as Gina, but she's going by Gold Eagle, and it's confusing. So it should be Gina Eagle. She's an eagle. Gina Eagle. Okay, I dropped my phone. Xander's still with us. Earlier, not functioning. Cracked my screen. Oh, damn, Sonny Peterson. Just don't throw up a dick pic. I'm not going to lie, Mr. X. These people tend to follow you guys around, like it or not. All right, so I'm going to see what Xander has to say, and I'm going to tell all you guys, I'm going to wrap up my cell spiel here. She wouldn't paint a heavy metal painting. This is true. She did not paint a Flying V on fire tribute to Jimi Hendrix. I asked her to do that. But no, the funny thing was when Jim Terry asked her to paint the painting of Michelle, she was like, what? Tell me what to do? That was kind of funny. You know, the worst part was I saw it coming, because Gina is Gina. You're not going to change Gina. She's going to do what the fuck she does, and that's how it works. So a nice way to tidy that up for everybody, Mr. X, Jim Terry, myself, Salty Pancakes, Gina, William Xander, Sonny Peterson, and now this person followed you over here, Mr. X. Outlaw TV, Shay Sky. Please, Shay Sky, tell us where you come from. Fucking metal. All right. But anyway, to all of y'all, Gina has a wonderful channel, Gold Eagle on YouTube, and she paints pictures on her channel, and she's a pretty hardcore, staunch Christian. So she talks about views in her day from that perspective with like authority and shit. And she has a moderator and a tech guy that helps her. And she even has a lot of people that come on her show and talk with her and shit. So her show doesn't suck. I mean, she has a show. I encourage y'all to go over there and be a part of it. When I have time, I fully expect to be a part of Gina's show also. I will go over there. And I know a lot about Christian metal and Christian rock music. So I can go over there and talk to her about that. Over here, I don't intend to go into, you know, I mean, if anybody wants to go listen to Tourniquet, anybody who knows me knows forever, the first two Tourniquet records. I may not agree with all the records. I don't agree with 100% of anything anyone says, including Jesus Christ. So it's the fucking music. Tourniquet's first 2 records are killer. But I am not that guy. I can talk about that shit on Gina's show if that's what she's into, but I don't care. Over here, I'd rather have like Robert Fortier or one of these guys that I know that are really into Christian rock music. Who would be good? Dave, oh God, I hate it when I'm trying to think of my friends. I can't remember their names. But Dave, you really are a friend of mine. His band is Millennial Reign. And the more I think about you, your last name pops in my head. But, you know, one of these Christian guys that are really into that shit, you know, I would love to have them on my show every week for, 15 minutes, telling us about all the latest and greatest, and even some of the local bands. I don't follow anyone over here. I'm a leader, not a follower. Damn right. You goddamn right on that. Yeah. And so is Gina. Like, Gina's a fucking alpha, she's not, she does her thing, and she does her thing very well. So Jesus fucking Christ, back to you. God damn it. Shay Sky. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I have a song called Oh Goddamn. I'm not going to play it tonight. I actually still haven't replaced my E string. I've been playing my electric guitar. My acoustic, I broke the E string like 2 fucking weeks ago. And so I got to replace that. I promise I will replace it for next week. And Shay, I'm going to get back to your comments so I can see your name and read it correctly. But Queen of Ocean, hello. Shay Sky. Again, I'd like to know more about you. Just kind of give us an idea where you come from. How'd you find Outlaw Video TV? That's really important to me. But I have a song called Oh God Damn, and you can actually search for it on YouTube. It's out there, but me playing it with other bands. But I can play it for you, and it's a beautiful fucking song called Oh God Damn, and it goes, they're killing us again. So that's my namaste to you. The adolescence in me recognizes the adolescence in you. Shay, let's jam. Hello, I hope you all are well. Queen of Ocean. I don't know what Ocean is. Help me out there, Queen, because I don't know what Ocean is. But it's good to have you here in our live chat. Kind of, I'm rambling on a little bit. I was to a point where I've got a few more shows here to promote locally this coming weekend, so that's really important. And then I also have more music to play. I'm going to play at least 3 more songs before I end this show. And I have some other graphics to put up also. But right now, I want to finish up. Anybody, you can be a record company like Golden Robots. You can be a band like Quiet Riot. You can be anybody. You can be Abundant Harvest Hydroponics. I need to raise some fucking money because I'm 100% intent on taking Outlaw Video TV, these live stream panels, to the next level. And to do it, I have to get a computer, I have to fix the audio, and I have to have screen control. And with those 2 things, my vision is being realized. All right, so there's that. Everybody in the comments, thank you very much for joining us tonight. I'm going to head back up here, and I'm going to change this background because nobody wants to see all of that. I'm actually going to put, would you stop that one up? So it's my secondary background. Oh, actually, it needs to be the other one, doesn't it? It needs to be that way, my official Outlaw. So I'm going to put that up. Oh, no, the reason I was changing it is because I'm going to put these flyers up. So because of that, I just want it to be the clear skulls. There you go. All right, I'm going to go to the last flyer that I have loaded. And a couple of these are going to be a little rough, so bear with me. But check this out. Everybody familiar with the Showdown? How about that? There's the old showdown in Arlington, Texas, having shows over there. Stop by the showdown, get you a cold margarita, check out some rock and roll in Arlington, Texas. Yes, the showdown, that is a graphic that I designed. Be happy to design some more for you. Just get back with me. Scepter. So this is what I meant by a little rough. I intended to just cut these down and put 2 of them on one page like you've seen on some of the others. But I haven't had time. How about that? Now you can't see me. I'm not hiding behind the graphic. But Scepter live at O'Reilly's Dallas. The reason I brought this up is because they actually have another show I'm promoting. But this one is Saturday, January the 28th. So very much into the future. There's the band Scepter. And again, there's going to be another one of their shows coming up here also. And we'll get to that in a second. We got a rock and roll show. This is a growl here. Black Dog Friday. Rhonda Ray. So Rhonda Ray, and that's at Growl Sunday, November the 6th. So that's actually this coming Sunday. So you're asking yourself, who is Rhonda Ray? Well, if I got my shit together, this is Rhonda Ray, everybody. If you want to see Rhonda Ray kick out the jams at the Growl, November the 6th, that's this Sunday at 3 p.m. So somebody head on over there. Let's have a couple of beers together, because guess what? I can make that show. I can make that one. But that's this Sunday at the Growl Records in Arlington, Texas, right there next to Division Brewery. So that's a true rock and roll show for you this coming Sunday. And so back over here, that's the flyer by itself. And so what is this one? This is their header image from their event page. So this is the best image for me to grab. If people don't know this, if you put a header image up as your band header or your personal header on Facebook, I'm talking about Facebook here. If you're on Facebook and you're putting up a header image, I can't copy it. Nobody can copy off of your personal or your band. But on these event pages, make sure that you design a header to fit these event pages, because not only I, but everyone else, and there's going to be a lot of people copying what I do and doing what I do. It'll help everyone be able to grab that graphic and be able to pop it right onto the screen like that without having to edit it at all whatsoever. And when I'm making these videos, I am definitely going to make weekly concert calendar edited videos. Then it'll make it a lot easier to pop those into the edited videos also. So everybody pay attention, bands. I know you're listening, and I know you're going to be hopping on here very soon to promote your shows. There's that Soul show again. That's so fucking badass. This is actually the Creeper post, and I'm going to read that. But I'm going to come back to that. So if anybody saw that, coming back to that Creeper, the band of Creeper, I'm going to read their Facebook post about their upcoming show in 2 weeks at the Rail Club. But again, I told you Scepter was coming back. Scepter, pay attention to these guys. That's some real fucking rock and roll there. They've got another show up here too. So I'm going to do something real quick. There's the skull, and there's the skull. And then it gets over here to the Creeper. So respectfully, I'm going to leave it right there on the skull to promote that show, because I'm very excited. Oh yeah, Dave said that he couldn't read it either. So let's see. Maybe this other one's a little easier to read. Let's look real quick to see if it is. No, it's the same graphic. Well, anyway, the point is I'm going to give band one more chance. Mr. X, anybody else, I'll open this panel up for you. I've just got a few more shows to promote, and I've got a few more songs to play. I'm going to leave this graphic up right here, while I play another song, because it's just a damn good time for me, myself personally, to take a break. So everybody, thank you very much for joining Outlaw Video TV. We guarantee to deliver the goods, always. Coming up right now, brand new, just released, only available to hear live right here on this StreamYard panel. The band with Rick Perry on lead guitar, Todd Pack on vocals. Y'all head over there to their Bandcamp and raid their merchandise now. It's Iron Jaw. Tonight we raid.
Tonight we rain.
Love it.
Fuck yeah, right, Mike? Hey everybody, welcome just Mike to the panel. How you doing, dude? You like
I'm
that
doing
shit?
great. Enjoying music and all. Perfect day.
Fuck yeah, man. You know, that's what this StreamYard panel has always been my truest vision for, man, is, you know, enjoying the music of these bands and then also, you know, trying to help them. You know, I hope I can bring exposure to these bands that they wouldn't have
Yeah.
otherwise, right?
Someone's got to do it somehow.
Well, I enjoy it, man. It's just what I do, man. I love music, and I love sharing the, you know, music that I love.
Music cures the soul, right?
How are you doing, Mike? It's good to see you, dude.
I'm good. I was going to say, what kind of Dr. Pepper is that?
It's cherry.
Ooh.
Cherry Dr. Pepper. For
Just so
the
you know.
record, cherry flavor is my go-to.
You know that's not made out of prune juice, right?
I think it depends on which conspiracy your perspective is. I've heard that cherry flavoring comes from beaver butt. Honestly, I heard that it comes from the gland in a beaver butt. So,
hey, it's like the same thing with Skittles. They say
yep.
those things are made out of beetles. So,
hey man, Halloween, it was good to me. How about you?
Oh, it was great. I had my haunting, came out dressing. I did this on the show of a different one. They had like all different panels doing parodies of different people. So I was like, okay. I got like all these people that kind of really don't like Jim and kind of don't like Mr. X, but they're all changing these other people that Mr. X kind of might not like, but Jim doesn't really like. So I came on there, put a skeleton mask on, put a little thing on, and I
Killer skeleton mask, huh?
Yeah. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, if you got it, hit it, man. Yeah, I'm down for the skeleton mask.
No, I don't have the skeleton mask with me, unfortunately. But I used this thing right here as being like Molly Golightly and Bullhorn Betty. So that was the combination. And then since Mr. X always has a mask on or something, I had the hat. I had like the little hat on.
Nice.
And there you have like. I went with Mr. Jane Terry. That was the name that I did. And
Jane Terry?
Yeah. So they had no clue it was me. They had no clue I was actually trolling them just for the fun of it because it's Halloween, trick or treat. And it actually came out good because I got to argue with a person that tried to be Perplex QT. That's cool. I like that.
This is my Grizzly. I'm the one that started all that craziness, man. This is my Kate Grizzly parody. Did you get my notebooks? Do you ever watch the Grizzlies, Mike?
I've never heard of it.
Oh, well, we're just the greatest in true crime on YouTube, you know, and we do dip it into little StreamYard some. So we're only the biggest true crime on StreamYard and YouTube, that's all. But we have notebooks.
Oh, okay. I know you're talking about now.
We have notebooks. Do you have our notebooks? You have to get the notebooks. Yes, you have to get our notebooks. You know, Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan is on the show.
I'm gonna do the Bullhorn part because it's
Lieutenant Dan is on the show. You know, Lieutenant Dan and Lieutenant Dan's wife.
My name is
They're on the show every time. And,
I am the greatest YouTuber of all time. I'm in Georgia. Baby killer. They're all baby killers. Oh, wait a minute. Once in a while, she's got to do this too.
Are you reversing Roe versus Wade? Are you thinking about the families involved?
Oh no! I'm a grifter. That's what I am. I'm a grifter. I'm Molly. Go badly.
And what, you're spitting out babies? Is that what you say every 9 months?
Oh,
Every
I
9 months
definitely
you
like
spit 'em out?
babies. I like to scam baby cases too. I'm Molly Golightly.
Oh, you know the scam? You get paid money from the government. They pay you lots of welfare for the
Oh,
babies.
yeah, I know a lot of scams. I get away with a lot of things. Sometimes I sue people, and then they sue me. But then again, I think
You're
I'm just
so
trying.
insensitive, Molly. You're so insensitive.
Oh, I know.
You
I
should think
know.
about the families, you know.
Oh, I think about the families, but I think about them dollar bills. Hey, can you put some money in my Cash App?
Yeah, whatever you do, don't super chat and no super stickers. Venmo only.
Or Cash App right here. Right here. I think it's right here. Or is it right here? I don't know. It might be up there.
Okay, I had to do something to wrap the show real quick.
I gotta take this off right now.
Take what off? What are you talking about?
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
man,
getting
did you
too
see
hot.
K Grizzly
I'm
on
getting
here,
real
dude?
too hot from wearing that. It's hot.
Did you hear K Grizzly on here a minute ago?
Nah, I just came in.
Hawking her notebooks?
Nah, I just came in here.
Are you familiar with Grizzly True Crime, Mike?
I know a lot of true crime ones, and just
No, I'm talking about Gisela K. Gisela K over there at Grizzly True Crime. It isn't important. That's who I'm parodying.
No. Okay, I get you. I thought you were talking about a different grizzly person that actually does true crime.
No, she really is the best. Like, if you're into true crime, like,
I am.
That's what you're into. She's the best. I mean, she does the best like presentations on all these fucking cases. So she's really the best. But she's
I would love to
sensitive.
ask her thoughts about the Delphi case that just recently made changes.
Yeah, she was all on it. She did it live.
Oh,
and
she
all
did.
that
Oh, okay. I'll go watch that.
Well, I'm not telling you to watch her. I'm just saying if anyone already is, then a lot of people watch her, right? Already. Yeah. That's my point. But gotcha. She really leaves herself open to parody because she does some silly things. Like she holds up a bunny and says, I'm fixing to say some sensitive things so that you're aware it's going to be sensitive. I'm holding up the bunny. I kid you not.
That sounds interesting and funny.
Well, that's why I hold up an elephant. I have my child's elephant.
I love elephant.
But anyway, she also, there's a detective from New York. It's a retired detective that watches her show and live chats, like you live chatting my show. Mm-hmm. And so every time he's in there, which is every show, she always says, oh, hello, Lieutenant Dan, whatever his name is, you know, and points it out that, you know, I know you got my back, you know. So she's like all glomming on this detective in her live chat. It's just funny as fucking hell, some of the shit that she does. That's cool. Yep. So it makes it a not only an easy parody, but a good one, you know, because I literally have one person at least come over into my comments and say, hey, are you trying to be Gisela K? I was like, I'm K Grizzly parody. So, is Mr. X still here or did he leave? I don't know, bro. I haven't been watching the comments, honestly, since you hopped on. So let's hop over to the comments real quick. Yeah. I honestly think he left because I saw his comments said, I'll be back. Okay. So I think he left saying that he'd be back. But the truth is I'm not waiting for him, dude. I don't do this show for, you know, that real purpose. I'm trying to do a music-related show. Okay. And I don't mind it going on. And, you know, Mr. X, definitely, dude. If you heard him last week. I know about Diddy Ron. He's a good officer to discuss things. Who? Diddy Ron. Oh, you're reading the post. I'm not even reading. I'm just clicking on them. Sorry, Xander. That's all right. So Pepper credited Perry Pop, whatever the hell that is. Ron Iron Maiden. Sounds like Iron Maiden. Iron Jaw sounds like Iron Maiden. Okay, there's Duty Ron. What about Duty Ron? That would be the officer that
that the person.
Oh no,
talking
no,
about-
it's not him. No,
No?
Gisla's no, she doesn't. Duty Run is not in Gisla K's live chat. It's some
Okay.
retired detective out of New York City, and you know what that means. That means he's been on.
Oh.
And he also is an
Is
author.
this the
He
one I think
authored
it is?
a book about being a detective in New York City. And so he's really just a nobody, if you ask me. But Gisla kind of goes out of her way to glom
Sounds
onto
familiar.
him. Yeah, it's funny. It's fucking funny. That's what I'm saying.
I believe you.
You know, when you're doing a show like this, you're doing what you can to kind of accreditate yourself. And so if you have a detective who has a new book out, who's an author in your live chat, you know, you're going to give him a little extra attention because it tends to like accreditate you more. And so she really does. Like the guy's wife will be in the chat too. So it'll be the detective and the detective's wife. And so she'll say hi to him and then she'll say hi to her, but she'll call her Detective Lieutenant Dan's wife, so-and-so. So she makes sure she says Detective Lieutenant Dan, you know, 3 times to get all the accreditation out of
Starting
it
to
that
sound
she can.
familiar.
It's funny as hell,
I
dude.
watch a lot of shows.
It's just
Which is
personality traits, you know, stringing all the shit together.
It's not
It's hard
easy.
to knock her, dude. If you go look at any of her videos right now on YouTube, like the one from Delphi this week, yesterday, Monday, you know, any of her videos, they have, tens of thousands of views. She gets tons of views.
The YouTuber and the co-host sounds familiar. It's just the name of what you gave me is not like placing it, but just hearing what the description of what they're going through, it sounds familiar from all the shows that I've watched within 6 years of doing true crime.
6 years you've been following?
Yeah. The Delphi case, I can clearly, because you like honesty. You like to have transparency. That's a case that I did good, bad, and different on trolling.
What about that new guy? What's his name? Rick Allen?
I'm still filling it out, but it just doesn't sound right. Like we the people, we the public have the right to know, why did you arrest him? Like what?
It's police work, man. You don't have a right to
I
know
know.
shit. You're privileged to drive on their roads.
But I'm more looking at the rights. That's how I'm looking at it. Was his rights given correctly accordingly to get to the point where
You never know. I haven't looked at it close enough. Gisla K tried to look at it, and I tried to follow her.
it overall it sailed, but most of the information is now out today on my case.
On Rick Allen?
Yeah,
On the Rick Allen guy came out today?
Yeah, it's out right now, but you won't get the probable cause.
Nobody knows anything about him. Right? Nobody really knows anything about the guy at all.
It's like one of those ones, like if you say one thing, but you do something different. Like how many people would actually want to admit it? Let's say he's a killer.
Mm-hmm.
How many people want to admit to associate with the killer?
Well, kind of left field to everybody. Nobody ever considered the guy.
I'm looking.
What it sounds like it could be, on one extreme, it could be a setup. They might just need to close this damn case.
Yeah.
And they got him for something else and set his ass up or something, right? It could be a setup. They do that shit.
That too.
But it could also be on the other extreme level. It could be maybe he's just a small part of a larger ring, like people have been suspecting for a long time. And that's why he came out of nowhere.
The parents.
What do you think? Have you been following Delphi? What do you think of this Rick Allen? Is he the guy?
Yeah,
Pictures of girls all over.
Right there. Yeah,
I've been to
it, it,
Delphi area and they had pictures of the girl.
it's
So
like this.
Xander has been to Delphi, dude. That's pretty wild.
So just think about this one. You're going to CVS. Almost everybody and mama goes to CVS. Not one person couldn't tell that was his voice or his face in 5 years.
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, I think there's a lot to say right there. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Hey, you know what's really interesting? It's kind of a huge curveball, but it's real and it's directly attached to this Delphi case and all the players. And that's that Flora case. Are you familiar with the Flora case?
I think there might be some connection to it, but not to the murder itself. But
No, not the murder. I'm not suggesting the murder. I'm suggesting that it's another unsolved murder.
Yeah.
For anybody listening, the Flora case is where some family, black family, African American, whatever's politically correct and makes you feel best, were in a home that was suspected to be arson, and 3 girls, I believe, 3 young girls died, and the mother made four girls died, and the mother made it out alive. If you want to research it, it's Flora. The reason I brought it up, what's interesting, is because I can't remember all the people's names. The state trooper that does all the speaking, you know, he's involved in that case.
Yeah.
You know, there's multiple players in the Delphi case. There are also the same players involved in the Flora case. It's unresolved.
I get where you're going with that one, and yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if there is a large ring of connected corruption, if it's a big if, not like a Bill Clinton if, but an actual if.
I first was looking at the corruption. Now I'm looking, I'm like, it's like bad cops covering up something. So is it corruption of that, or is it just plain cover up?
Man, who knows, man? You know, I mean, that's part of the challenge here, Mike, is that we're not privileged to enough information, you know, if we're going to be honest with ourselves before anyone else. You know, we weren't there. We didn't see it with our own 2 eyes. We can't see all the information.
Only the killer knows, and only the law enforcement knows what they know.
Well, the law knows more than what you and I know, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, not only were we not there, but we can't see all the fucking
in 3 weeks, in November 22nd, they will be making, hopefully, a decision to either seal and continue with it being sealed or unseal the public domain information from the affidavits and the records.
Well, hey, bro, Xander in the live chats. Do
Yeah.
you know Xander, Mike?
No, and I didn't even know the bridge is closed. It should have been closed from the get-go, or my joking statement, it should have been burnt down. It's just too evil.
It's hard to make, dude. Me personally, I'd prefer to paint it purple and put up murals of the girls and, you know, celebrate, you know, and, I have a little different perspective.
That I have for that is the neighbor that is near the bridge doesn't really have her like privacy. Like, can you imagine 5 years of these people coming over your bridge, coming on your property, and just trespassing, and nobody's getting arrested for it? Can you imagine?
Well, listen, dude. I live in Texas, okay, and I'm like near big city Texas, and within walking distance of me, there's multiple of those types of things. They might not be as large and as vast as that particular bridge and that particular river, but all the same shit. And like, I give you a quick example. It hasn't happened to me in a long time, but it happened to me once when I was about 13 years old the first time. And the second time it happened, I was around, well, about 14 or 15, where I literally had guys shoot rock salt at me for being on their property. So it's been, and I wasn't there stealing. I'm not a thief. I was just there drinking or smoking something, you know. And but it was their property and I didn't belong there. And of course, I'm quick enough that I never got hit by rock salt because I learned enough to get the hell off of someone's property. But, you know, it's, bro, that's just how it is. And I would, you know, things are a lot different today, though, with cameras. Most of those properties are, you know, cameras are a real game changer with security these days.
Fortunately or unfortunately, the property for that house, their cameras were broken and not working. I wish it was working. It would have captured everything.
Yeah, I honestly, as much as I hate to say it, like I even wrote a song, Mike, and recorded it. It's called "Say Fuck You" camera. So I'm kind of opposed to cameras, actually, but
yeah, I understand.
If I owned property and I was protecting it, cameras and big dogs. Cameras are better than big dogs. So if I were a city, and I'm not a city, but if I were a city and I were protecting a city, you know, cameras on even bridges, and that kind of resolves that.
I agree.
So I'm not for shutting down all unsafe territories, all territories that are open to be, you know, trespassed upon and things like that. It's just fucking part of life. And, you know, I think that, like if people were not overtaxed and things like that, that crime may not be as bad as it is. So there might be another connection that affects crime more than just say a property line. Okay, I need to reach out to William Zander again because,
go ahead.
Dude, we kind of have too because you've seen his comments. But can you believe, dude, he's been to Delphi, so he's totally on this case and probably has for a while, like you. He sent the family funeral pictures. So he's talking about Rick Allen now because he said,
he's talking about how I don't know if he developed the pictures or
well,
not.
I don't either. I was just
pictures handed to Tara, I think it was, or it was Becky. It was one of the two, and he's like, "It's on you. It's okay. It's free." And I'm kind of like hit and miss on that one. Like I understand the complaint and all, but let's say he's not really involved. But what's the big deal?
Well, I mean, you know, if he's not involved, it's going to be a real fucking blunder for the case. You know, that's damn sure.
I agree.
You know, but like I already said, I mean, it could be either one of those two extremes, or it could be somewhere in the middle, and only time is going to tell.
Yeah.
And honestly, I know about the case pretty damn well. I even know about the Florida case pretty decently. But
do you know about the Iowa
I'm not sitting on the edge of my seat for Delphi any more than I am for dealing rounds, honestly.
Oh, I understand that one. I was saying, have you heard of the Iowa case? That was another one that was kind of connected. Maybe
I heard, but no, remind me.
Like they had similarities, is the best way to put it. Almost identical.
Yeah.
But it was like a ways ago from
it's a different jurisdiction.
Well, it's in Iowa, but it's the case of what happened to these two little girls. I can't remember their last name.
Well, look, man. I hate that I say this kind of stuff, but I only say it, and the reason I hate it is because I've lived it. I'm a very aware person, very aware. Okay, I am an honest person. And I don't want anybody's money. I just want my fucking money left alone, you know?
I agree with that.
So you put those two things together, and I've been watching people around me right here in Dallas, Fort Worth, around me. I've been watching people get kidnapped and passed around and killed, and all. It's been going on forever, dude. It ain't nothing new. This shit's been going on forever.
I don't know what Williams' direction of mind is.
He had a weapon pointed at the girls. Which are you talking about? A gun weapon? You think was pointed at the girls, Xander? He sent family pictures. Xander, more than anything, I honestly don't know, so I apologize. I should have caught that today because I watched Grizzly True Crime, Gizla K today on it. But will one of you tell me, how do we know that the family got pictures mailed to them?
I don't recall that. The only thing I recall was that he worked at CVS, that Tara or Becky went over there and he handed over some funeral pictures, and it was basically free. That's what I got. I don't know if he's got.
Oh, you're saying the family had pictures developed at CVS?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew that was a potential possibility.
But the last part, that's until they come out saying it, that is technically a speculation thing.
What, pointing the gun, or the if Rick Allen mailed the pictures, or he said sent Rick Allen sent the pictures?
Okay, the way this is how I'm interpreting the statement, because you put the word he. He to me is, you're trying to say Allen had a gun and pointed at the girls. My debacle on that is there's nothing totally factual that Allen is the one that had the weapon. Like, we need to wait for the evidence to see how this whole case comes out.
Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious. That's why I'm curious. The only reason I'm responding to Williams, because all what he's saying here, the pictures being sent and the weapon being pointed, you know, I mean, goodness, I
would call that factual based on if we call BG most likely had a gun and he had a knife, because they describe an edge weapon that was used in bloody. But that's to assume based on what I've read. That's why. But I'm trying to say, Outlaw, now that we have the trial going, because everybody is in this playing role, most people don't understand this. What we say, what we do on chat or Facebook or anything can be used in the court of law of a defense. So I'm looking at this, for most people, let's wait until the full evidence and facts come out. We got until 2023. It's great to discuss about it, but we got to kind of limit what we say, because it can be used for a defense to throw the case off.
Well, you know, kind of, Mike, you're pointing out the obvious, but these content creators, it's not how a lot of them are even able to think. They have to look at that same scenario and say, how can I make something out of it? And I think William Xander is slightly caught up into that a little bit, because he's probably been following this Delphi case like you. Yeah. And most people who have been following it for 5 years, and I personally know several, kind of like I know you.
Yeah.
But they're all on the edge of their seats, like really invested. Like one of my friends posted on Friday that they just wanted the weekend to be over and the press
Halloween
release to be here Monday.
Halloween being safe. That's how I looked at it.
Well, I'm not that invested, and I'm still not that invested. Yeah. So I have time. I can wait. I'm not like, you know, it's not important to me unless it's already known information. You know, like if we know that he mailed the family because the police say, oh, yeah, here he is on video at the post office, and here's the letter that went through the mail, and etc. Okay, well, fuck, I guess he mailed or sent it to them. Or here's the email, or here's the Facebook message where he sent the pictures. If we have something like that, I'm interested. Otherwise, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Like I really.
It's not worth going down the rabbit hole.
No, not at all. And then, so not only that, the reason I'm not interested, Xander, and anybody else, is because, bro, it's just boring. Really, when I see even Salty Pancakes, God bless Salty Pancakes, I do fully intend on going on his panel times if he'll have me.
Mm-hmm.
I think he will. But I don't want to like sit there for an hour and just like listen to people talk about their day. And I mean, I had more time to do that stuff, but I don't, man. If I go on Salty's or Jim Terry's or any other channels, including like Gina's, I hope to spend time on Gina's channel. I only want to spend 5 or 10 minutes. I don't want to sit here. And what ends up happening is you're sitting there so long talking that the most obvious thing happens where you start talking about like Xander here in the chats. Well, he pointed the gun. Well, he sent the pictures in the mail. I'm trying to be respectful because I love this guy being part of Outlaw Video TV, but he's not giving me answers, and he doesn't have to, but I would like for him, if he's going to say something like that, to go ahead and give me answers. So now he's talking about them moving the bodies and stuff. And that much has always kind of been obvious that the bodies potentially were moved.
The problem with the tape itself, there's only 43, to be honest with him.
Well, hang on, that we know of, or that that's all the police have released?
This on the police department telling this, that they only had 43 seconds, and the last thing that they had of recording was Down the Hill.
Which was just 3 seconds that they released or something like that.
So,
girls,
that's why
Down the Hill.
When he's talked about listening to the tape, he's leading them. I think that's what he's talking about, is the last part of Down the Hill. But prior to that, it's 43 seconds. Anything.
And so that's kind of my point, Mike, is, man, I love rock and roll. I actually play guitar and sing songs, and a lot of the people that are watching the music show in particular in Outlaw Video TV, it's all based on music. Now from there, we can talk about horror stories, we can talk about true crime, we can talk about, all the shit that we do, but it's pretty much centered around music, which means, I'm not intending to go off into any kind of true crime rabbit trails. I don't mind updating real fucking news and talking about real news, but to me, the only real news of that case is the fact that Richard Allen has been arrested, and there isn't anything else yet.
And then they still have the tip line open, and they've left the option of a possible secondary person involved, and that's basically where it is now.
Wait a minute. I have to interrupt this program for a special
go ahead. I'm going to click off the camera so you can do that, too.
I'm going to a special announcement here. I can do this. It's a remove solo layout. That's how I... Did you hear me say dick? Did you hear me say dick? I said dick. I said Dickie and Dick. Yeah, I was talking about Richard Allen and his little Dickie. Yeah, I said it on my show, everybody. That's how cool I am. We keep it so grisly over here that I said Dick and keeping it all grisly as we waffle away over here on Grizzly K True Crime. Everybody get a book because everybody needs a notebook, right? Of course. And you get to support me and get a notebook at the same time. Right now, this is Kayla Kent on lead guitar.
Where's the hard candy, girl? The kind that you suck on. Show me down your aisle. How many licks does it take to get to the middle? How many licks does it take? How many licks does it take to get to the middle? Oh,
in time. But I made it back. Hey, Mike, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, brother.
I'm
Thank
back.
you very much for coming on the show tonight. I got a couple of more shows
No
I'm going to go
problem.
over
I'm
if you want to
actually
go over
gonna
them with
be
me.
back.
Otherwise, you're welcome to drop out. After I go
Yeah, I
over
was gonna
songs,
even
I
mention
am
that
going to
because
play one or maybe two more songs, and I'm going to be done for the night and try to get me some sleep.
yeah, I was gonna drop out anyways because I got Shack Lady to support too.
Are you going to Shack Lady tonight?
Hey,
Hey,
Shack
everybody,
too.
Shack Lady tonight. I don't even know exactly what that means, but Mike,
She's
are you
part of
saying we
the
can catch you
Salty
on
crew.
Shack Lady tonight?
Yep, Shack Lady tonight.
All right,
She's
so
live
everybody
right
catch
now.
Mike on
So
Shack
see y'all
Lady
later.
tonight.
Thank y'all
And,
later.
thank
Good night,
you,
everyone.
bro, for making yourself at home here with Outlaw Video TV. Thank you always for that, Mike. I sure appreciate it. And I do not mind at all you coming on here and inviting people over to Shack Lady after the show, especially after you give me your time. Really, dude, that's what it's all about. I want to help everyone. Really, I do. I just can't help everyone. You just can't be everybody's friend. That's fucking Jane's Addiction. But you know, the people that are friendly to me and are good to me, I absolutely have time to go out of my way to be good back to you. So everybody involved in Outlaw Video TV, when you come on this show, be prepared to bring it. Be prepared to bring it when you come on Outlaw Video TV. Bring and deliver the goods, all right? If not, fucking Uber that shit over, all right? A fucking 6-pack of Sam Adams and a pizza with sausage, black olive, and motherfucking mushroom, all right? So here's what we're going to do to wind up the show. I've got 2 songs I'm going to play for you. But before we do that, we're going to go over the rest of the shows. And I do have a couple of more big ones. I want to invite one last time. E-mans that want to come on, get your asses on here. If you can't get on tonight, that's okay. I hope you're enjoying the show. Please do get your asses on here next week. I want to extend an invitation to all the guitar players, everyone from James Norton to Rick Perry to Jimmy Moody to Jimmy Fritz, 2 Jimmys that are Jimi. You know, if you play guitar too, earlier today, we need to get Carter to go ahead and plug that damn guitar in next time. And same with me. I will play some music for you. I'm just very fucking particular, okay? I prefer playing my music at a venue before people, and I prefer to practice and be fucking ready to be on solid and, you know, fucking do it. So I can do it, and I do it, but that's how I prefer to do it. Now, I don't mind sitting here and playing a fucking song for you, but it is what it is. And like that song, Oh Goddamn, that I offered to play, that is certainly one of those songs. All right, so The Skull, that's going to be a kick-ass show at Growl Records. You guys get your asses out there and check out that show. And then also this show is, I think this is the one that we decided is this Sunday, November 6th. Look at there. I knew I had the date somewhere. So there it is. Everybody go out there and buy me a beer. If you want to support Outlaw Video TV, just like the bands and support the bands. That's the #1 thing you can do. But if you want to support Outlaw directly, that'd be a Venmo, or if you're on a sponsorship with me, so we can take this shit to the next level. Not just for me, but for you and for all of the bands here in DFW, and for all the bands coming here to play. And so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and spend a few minutes right here again, because I promised you I had a couple of more shows to promote. And this is a big one. And I feel bad because this is the night of the Dake show. And that Dake show is going to be badass. But this is absolutely one of the biggest heavy metal shows. You got Creeper there, Vivid Vulgar, Lone Star Conspiracy, Tower High, all at the rail. And that's Jimmy Fritz and fucking Tex Duncan, some badass weed smoking brothers. That's what it was. I was going to come back to this. Here we go. So, take a minute and chill with Papa Rick here as we have story time with Creeper USA. The countdown begins. 3 weeks from today, Creeper is coming back to the Rail Club Live with Vivid and Vulgar, Lone Star Conspiracy, and Tower High. Is your birthday next month? Then come out November 12th for the Scorpios Collide B-Day Bash and celebrate Glenn Edwards and Don Lawrence Edwards' wedding anniversary with 4 of the baddest bands in DFW. If you missed us earlier this month, then November 12th will be the last time to catch us for the rest of the year. That's 2022. So don't miss this show, Creeper fans. We will have more White Devil shirts. White Devil. Did you get that? White Devil. Did you hear that? That's fucking obnoxious. White Devil. God, I'm being obnoxious. I hate fucking obnoxious DJ type voices. Let me try this again. We will have more White Devil shirts for sale again. Click this link below for $10 tickets plus fees and $15 the night of. Smoke weed. There, that's not obnoxious. Smoke weed. All right, so now we got Scepter there. How about the Scepter dudes? We got Rhonda Ray right there. She's a touring artist for the record. She's doing shows in Austin after she stops here in Arlington. So special show in Arlington. Y'all go listen to Creeper. When y'all get over to the Creeper YouTube channel tonight, be sure and hashtag OutlawVideoTV. Let them know that OutlawVideoTV loves them and sent you over there to say hi and enjoy them. There's your trespassers. Y'all can go check out the trespassers on YouTube and tell them hello. Also, there's Dank. I'm going to come back to that in a minute because I'm going to leave that flyer up while I play one of my songs. Over here, I couldn't get away from it, man. This is this weekend. It's Chronic Hate, Victory Through Extermination at 3 Links in Deep Ellum, right there on Elm Street, directly across the street from Trees. Don't forget about our boy, Robert Portier, and his band Blizzard of Oz. Y'all be sure and check them out. Get over to the Iron Jaw Bandcamp page and get you a Iron Jaw patch. Get some Iron Jaw music. And if you want to know what's waking me up in the morning and motivating me, other than Iron Jaw, because I love that fucking Iron Jaw, is this Walls of Sound. Walls of Sound is the band that I personally fucking jam hard to every day. Them, Resist and Bite, and Bad Marriage. I fucking totally dig that Bad Marriage. So y'all get on over there and check out Bad Marriage. Okay, so one final time, I'm going to tell everybody thank you from the bottom of my Outlaw Video TV motherfucking heart for being here on the show tonight. Outlaw Video TV every Wednesday night. Bands, flyer your music right here on the Outlaw Video TV telephone pole. I do believe I just have 2 songs to play. Let's see, I'm making sure if I played everybody. I want to apologize to Nonconformist tonight, TJ. Really genuinely hope to see you on the show next week. I'd love to have you on as a regular panel guest. So hit me up, TJ. Let's get your Nonconformist songs figured out so we can debut them and promote them here at Outlaw Video TV. So same thing with all bands. If you're playing a band and you're listening, get your shit to me so I can help you promote your band, make my show better and more thorough. Let's all help each other. All I need is your new music, 30 megabyte files or less, and I can play your song. I can debut it here. Send me your own custom graphics. I'll re-customize them. That's by next week. I'm going to have custom Iron Jaw, custom Dank, custom the Trespassers graphics to play while I'm playing the song and shit like that, right? Okay, so everybody, Wednesday night, I cannot thank you enough for joining me and Dave Jarvis and Carnick and Randy Bell and Mike. Man, this is the best. It's going to get better. Just got to get a lot better from here. Thank you for listening. Ready? Listen really good. Listen close. What were Lee Harvey Oswald's famous last words?
Why, here comes our criminal now. What do you have to say for yourself?
What did she go after back then to the lake?
All right, there it is. Tell You the Truth. That song is the band Me and My Dead Friends. That's my band, Me and My Dead Friends. And that song features Rick Perry on lead guitar. And also, both of these songs, Tell You the Truth and the one I played earlier, Hard Candy Girl, feature Grego on drums. That's Greg Kramer on drums, hitting those fucking drums hard. Richard Gish on bass. I played guitar and sing and wrote the songs. And then Jim Wright at Avalon. It took all of us to make those two songs, and Kayla Kent is the lead guitarist featured, and she is a YouTube sensation. So everybody go enjoy Kayla Kent. She's fucking awesome on YouTube. And also enjoy Rick Perry, Iron Jaw on YouTube. All right, if you want to support Outlaw Video TV, the best way to do it is to support the bands. Go to their YouTube channel and watch their fucking videos and listen to their music. Enjoy their music. Like their videos. Subscribe to their YouTube channels. Let them know in their comments. Comment. Let them know. Share the videos on your social medias. That kind of simple stuff is the most organic, natural way to enjoy and support Outlaw Video TV. From there, if you want to help further, really help, then send me some money Venmo so I can upgrade my studio. I have sponsorship available where I can put your advertisement around this screen. If you look, all of that graphic there, I'm in control of that, and I can design 100% of it any way I want, kind of like that. And so all of that space is available until I upgrade my studio. From there, that space will be available, right? But not for the same amount of money. I mean, right now, these prices are one time. I need money up front so I can upgrade my studio and represent you the best and do the best that I possibly can for you, me, and all these bands. So those are the going rates right now. As soon as I upgrade my studio, that will always be available so I can improve what I'm doing here. Some of the things I'm doing with Outlaw Video TV, other than the live panel or along with the live panel, are interviewing bands. Like I'm going to have interviews with bands where they will be here for 30 minutes more. Some guys will be here for an hour. It depends on how much fucking fun we're having, which is always going to be a lot. And during that interview, we will allow, like you will in live chat, ask the band questions and we'll read them to them. They will answer. And then same thing with the screen. Like if you are asking good questions and you're one of our regulars in our live chat, we can verify that it's you and you're not going to put a dick pic on the screen, whatever, you know, then we'll have you up on the panel to talk to the band that we're interviewing. And there will be some big fucking bands. Just go back and watch the videos of the bands I've already interviewed. And that's what's happening. So there's also going to be edited videos, a bunch of fun shit here at Outlaw Video TV. There's also going to be roaming videos. Like I am going to go to this Dank show and I'm going to get videos, damn it. I'm going to be going to a lot of shows, especially if they're on Sunday. Like I fully intend on being at the Growl on Sunday and having some live upstream footage for you guys on Sunday. That's the coming Sunday at Growl Records. Very unique place with Division Brewery. I'll show you all of that shit. This Sunday is going to be early afternoon, probably about 2 o'clock or somewhere in there is where I might start streaming. The show, it says, starts at 3, so maybe I'll wait till 2:30 or 4. I'm at 2:30 or 3. But also I'll do the same thing at Dank. So there's going to be a lot of roaming shit. So I'm going to actually be talking to my friends that are already at shows and telling them, hey, I need roaming reporters. I don't need just 1 or 2. I need 2 or 3 different people that every Wednesday night or whenever we fucking want will be able to hop on panel with me and be live at Trees or live at the Rail or live at Haltom Theater or live at Big Rob's, talking to some bands before they go on stage You know, like if it's 7 o'clock at night and they're going to be going on at, well, take that back because this show starts at 9. So let's say they're going on at 10 or 11. It's 9 o'clock. They still haven't gone on. Everybody's got plenty of time to get out there. Then I need my roving reporter. You know, every Wednesday, it'd be nice if someone were here, even if it's a fucking comedy show or a open mic. So that's what's going on. It's going to be a lot of fun, different shit here. And whoever gets in on the sponsorship is going to get in on a very, very good level. That's all I know to say because I'm 100% committed to doing this shit. All right. So also, I'm going to be doing some other things to expand Outlaw Video TV, working with other content providers and a lot of shit to build this channel. I just have to get the studio upgrade so that the shit's off of the ground. So there it is. All of the bands need to come on for 5 minutes and flyer your shows and your music on the Outlaw Video TV phone poll. And I know it's getting dark out there. Hard times for everybody, which means it's the best time to pull together. Help out your friends here at Outlaw Video TV. Tuning in and doing what you can. Know we love you, just like you are. Be the best you.
Dropping money on the floor. Money on the floor. I don't need it anymore. Dropping money on the floor. Money on the floor. Like them bitches in them hoes. The pain we know for sure. I don't need it anymore. Nickels and them dimes used to be the penny. Don't put it too heavy. Put your heart into it. Nickels and them dimes, they used to be the penny. Don't put it too heavy for both of us to carry. Dropping money on the floor. Money on the floor. I don't need it anymore. Dropping money on the floor. Money on the floor. Like them bitches in them hoes.
It's a damn crime, not go down chain, to claim the fame and not scratch crime. I'm down for mine, not see the truth, not much left, support you. This drill time, not making fun up on the gun, much time. Grip, and grub, stop those lines, then overtime, and then voice dub.
Dropping money on the floor. I don't need it anymore. Dropping money on the floor. Money on the floor. Like them bitches in them hoes. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. Bitches get right, cause we got this shit. Taking this town with a little twist. Ain't never been like this. Boys are dropping it. Money on the floor. Shit is getting heavy. Used to be the penny. No, you never get it.
I got it.